and welcome to the Unexpectables live stream. I'm joined by three degenerates and my sister. We're joined by Gim Gam Goomblaboo, the man who went to a dick festival to recharge his energy. Guys and Goomba, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. I have a very important announcement to make. Saturday,
Yeah.
I'm going to be introducing the first ever live action Culture Shock called Culture Shock Livewire. We are going to be talking about that dick festival in length. You will not want to miss it because I brought back. I have souvenirs.
Conventional dick energy scientists hate him.
Yes, I do.
You have your pants that were ripped during the dick festival?
Actually, no, I don't have those pants anymore, unfortunately. I left them there because I needed room to pack. Okay,
that's a badge of honor, though.
Monty, I needed room for my dick belt.
We're joined by Monty Glue, our DM extraordinaire. Monty, what can you tell? No, I feel like we had to cut him off.
No, let Gooba.
No, I'll pitch. No, I'll pitch it. I'll pitch it harder at the end. There's people.
Fair enough.
Monty,
hi, I'm Monty Glue. I am very busy the next few weeks. Very busy. You can find me at Monty Glue, my Twitter, where you can see my rat struggling to eat an egg. Which is
hypnotic.
It's fantastic.
Quality content to look for on my Twitter. You can also find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. I'm thinking tomorrow I am preparing for your guys' mercenary company, so I need to have a maps made up for that. I was kind of thinking either not streaming on Thursday just to give myself some time, or streaming me making the maps for that if I can get my players.
Do it.
Everyone's gonna say yes.
I love that stuff.
So I might do that. I'll think about it. I'll see how I feel. And if not, Sunday I'm gonna try to stream. Also, we are almost finished Ori and the Blind Forest. There was only slightly less anger this last time. I love the game. It feels really good. The unfortunate thing is I can't 100% it. I'm playing on the old version, which doesn't let you go back into areas to get the pickups that were so I'm looking at one of the dungeons and I'm like, oh, I missed that, I gotta go back there, and people are in chat are like, you can't go back there in the old version. I'm like, what? No,
you're screwed out of it. No backtracking.
Yeah, and I was very disappointed, but it's a very, very good game. Fantastic soundtrack. Really love the gameplay. Feels amazing. That's
why it won all the awards.
I haven't played a game that feels that good since Shadow of the Colossus.
Ooh,
physically feels good to play. Yeah,
that was great to watch you play too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, because I didn't use a guide for Shadow of the Colossus. Nope. I just had to figure it out on my own. And that one geyser one, that one made me mad. Yeah. And the lake one, but I figured it out, and it was the most gratifying feeling figuring it out. I am so glad I did not spoil that game for myself, and I played it. I played the Greatest Hits Edition too, so the original edition. Oh, sorry, it was a very good time. But yeah, you can find me there. Also, big announcement. On the what day? Shit, I should be more prepared for this. On the 18th. I will be doing my 12-hour charity stream to raise money, as I did last year when I was dying. Except for this year, I'm not dying, which means I can do stupider shit this year.
Oh, excellent.
Opa.
Yeah, so my goal this year is a hard cap of $5,000. I'd like to raise $5,000 this year. Last year, we raised $3,000. This year, I have to unfortunately put a cap on the amount I can donate. But the goal is to get $5,000 for a nearby area animal rescue. That they rescue horses, they rescue llamas that really like to take selfies, apparently.
What?
I love you, Frankie. Yeah, there's a llama named Frankie who loves selfies. If you pull out a camera, the llama will go and immediately rest its head on your shoulder to take a picture with you.
Studio Trigger will greenlight anything these days.
They also rescue dogs and cats and small animals. They rescue any type of animal. So last year, with my donation, as well as a donation of other places nearby, they managed to raise enough money to start the foundations of a dog kennel, which actually is insulated, so they can keep more dogs and actually set up a full an area for them. Because before they were just kind of in the house, it was really overcrowded, and she was trying her best, it was clean, but it was a lot of work. So by having a dog kennel, it'll be easier to keep bigger dogs. So I'll be there. I'll be thinking up some silly things. So far, we have Portal 2 planned with Bosco. Thinking about playing Helga Skyrim, where I play through the game as Helga, or play through the game, quote unquote. And looking at some other games, maybe some Jackbox. I don't know. It's kind of the time. If you guys have suggestions, shoot them in my Discord. I have a personal Discord. Send them my way. Because this is the time where I will play games I wouldn't usually play.
Monty,
So,
totally accurate battle simulator.
I might.
That's a good one. Also,
might.
Monty, we have to have a rematch with Stick Fight.
We do have to do Stick Fight
Oh,
again.
boy.
We'll cap off the final hour with Stick Fight again. I think that would
Nice.
be really good. Yeah. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Check out my Twitter for that. And sorry for taking up so much time. That's like kind of the only event I really do for my streams. So hey, all right.
Okay.
Also, you're still T-Wig.
No, refresh. I'm me.
Is it?
me.
It might be a refresh then on Taka's end.
Yeah.
All right,
Cracker
I get the
refresh.
refresh. Alrighty, we're gonna. I'll be starting at 7 exactly. I don't think, but it's okay. We'll go through everybody here. Zito, where can they find
It's
you?
fine.
What's going on with you?
Twitch.tv/Zito.
I need you to say it again because you cut out.
What?
You cut out entirely.
Bad dude.
You're cutting out, Taka.
You're
Taka,
cutting
our
out.
net is fucking up.
No, I had to refresh.
No, it's his computer. It's his computer.
No, I actually went to the shop and paid $300 to fix my computer. So
Oh, you got it fixed? Oh, good
Yeah.
for you. Thank God.
yeah, I went and got it fixed the other day.
So now could you hear me?
Yeah, now I can
Yeah.
hear you.
It might have been a hiccup in Discord because sometimes it just has a weird bandwidth. Like
Well,
choke
maybe
issue
because he was
with
refreshing
Canada.
page 2 might have fucked
That
it.
too. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. You can find me on twitch.tv/Zito. Currently, I made a joke race of slugs on DM's Guild that was a 4 a.m. joke that is now on sale on DM's Guild. If you look up the Mallow, you'll find MOLLU. As for anything else that I'll be streaming, I'm going to attempt to do Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, like the entire challenges, see how many hobbits I can throw at a problem. And also get my VOD muted as I play Lord of the Rings music because fuck it just makes it a million times better. Because
Well said.
watching Frodo getting hit with a ballista 180 miles per hour while the Shire's playing so much better.
Zito, I don't know. Is Zito lagging out for any of you?
No.
No.
Well, I gotta reboot the call then for me. 1 second. 1 second. I apologize, everybody. There appears to be some internet bandwidth issues on my end. I'm gonna try and make the correction real fast here.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Hello.
Back? You
Yep.
good? All right.
Hello.
So there's that. I'm gonna be playing Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I might do some. I'm gonna try and beat Dead Cells at least once so I can see the new DLC. I am also gonna get in some more matches with Risk of Rain 2 because that game is so fun. And we
That was
need to
another
play.
one.
We
That was
need,
a good
dude.
one.
We need to play. We need to super fucking play.
Oh
one
yeah,
day.
yeah, absolutely. I agree.
And one more thing. I have a little bit more of an open weekend this time, so I'm going to be doing a lot more streams. I've been currently writing a player option book for more Infernal races for homebrew stuff called The Account of Unbefitting Hellspawn. So I've been working on that on stream. So if you want to watch me make dumb Hellboys like the Namir, which are actually on DM's Guild for free, you can come in and check that out.
Okay.
1920s cartoon character, imps. Little imp boys like that. That's what you're playing.
Unfortunately, Zito just keeps cutting out. I don't know what to do. No one else
Can
knows.
no-
Really?
So
Someone
how,
else.
so how much did they even get out of any of that?
They got most of it. It's just random syllables drop.
All right, let me try.
That's weird. 'Cause he's not cutting out for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not cutting out for any of us at all.
I don't know what to say. Connor, what's going on with you this week, man?
Well, you can find.
My God.
There's more coming.
Ralph Morty.
I can
Sorry,
feel them.
Mom.
Watch out.
Oh,
You can find me on Twitter at CNL Snake, and you can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where tomorrow we'll be having RIW Power Word Slam. All the championships are up for grabs. The finale of the Twin Cast Championship Tournament will be at Power Word Slam. It's going to be the tag team of Calden Turner and Lade versus Fire and Flames. And Denier Highwind is challenging Nowhere for the Action Surge Championship.
Man, out of context, sounds like a rock ballad. Hell yeah.
It's true. It does.
It's gonna be a good one, folks. Other than that, I've got Friday Funhouse, which is just me playing a bunch of fun games with a bunch of fun friends, and Saturday and Sunday is my Witcher 3 stream. Be sure
Isn't
to
it
be on
fun?
the lookout for that. It is pretty fun.
Oh my god, you guys.
Connor!
Sorry, Mom.
I told you I felt it coming.
Same rules as sneezing into your arm.
What?
She sneeze into your arm and not your hands.
No, I know that, but for burping?
Yeah.
That's the
Sure.
joke.
What
I
the
think if
fuck
I-
rule is that?
I think if that came into my arm, it would have cut it off.
Jeez, how much garlic did you eat?
It's like a shotgun goes off. You just like your
A
jaw
blow a
breaks
perfect hole in my
open,
arm.
just, like, bang.
Okay. Is that everything, dude?
Yes.
Hi,
there might be more.
I'm talking about
No.
All right, there we go.
Connor.
By the way, gang, that's what we were cackling at when we first got started, just to give
I
context.
told them to get it out of their system, and it wouldn't stop.
No,
That's why we're running late. That's why we're running a bit late today. Alrighty.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, freaking degenerates. All right, moving on here. Myself, I am Takahashi 101. I do MNW on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tomorrow I will not be, and this weekend I will not be here as I am heading down to Dallas, Texas for KamehaCon down in Dallas, Texas, which will be a lot of fun. The Dragon Ball Z convention there to meet the fans, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see all my boys in TFS down there. And if you're going to the event, see you there. If not, and you don't want to attend for any reason, that's by all means go for it.
I can't believe you're gonna see Goku in real life.
I'm going to see 3
actual-
Gokus in real life, actually.
Jesus.
All 3 Canadian Gokus. The March of the Gokus down there is going to be great. If they don't call their panel Too Many Gokus, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's really good. MNW's been a blast. We just had our pay-per-view today. It was really freaking cool. Thank you, everyone, for attending. And as always, thank you all for the continued support here. I don't really have much else aside from that. Aside from that, I got to go through a lot of subs. A lot of people drop subs here. So I'm just going to go with all them all here. Grimless Prime, Dr. Jack Pharmacist, Aiden Draws, War of Shadows, M. Pole. Oh my god. It's actually, yeah, this is why I was wanting to get started a little bit earlier. Okay. All right. Start at the beginning. Shamrock Zero, Little Blue Seal, Marcus Atera, Antares 4, Volas, Dork Knight 4, Tiny Behemoth, Barbecue Man 101, That Kevin, Zan Rising. Thank you all for the subs. Can't read your message, unfortunately, out of time. Blackfoot Ferret with the over 9,000 bits. Praise Ori in the Blind Forest Aura. Blackfoot Ferret with the 9,001 bits. Thank you so much, Blackfoot Ferret. God damn, your kindness is overwhelming. Kennedy Official, thank you so much. Hero of the Isles, The Light War, Duke Skelemons, and Teleris. Sarl Lucian, thank you so much for all the subs. Lusube1 with 1,000 bits. How's it going? Thanks for making this stream. It gives me joy and hope every week. Shows love. Oh, thank you so much, dude. Shadow the Rampage, thank you for the sub. Panda Assassin 123, thank you for the sub. Viral Tech, thank you for the bits. Portal Jumper 339, thank you for the 500 bits. Can't wait to see the level of detail and intricacy that Monty has put in designing Tricadia. 500 is you, the gold standard of DMs, in my opinion. Hope one day to design a world as great as yours. 500 bits from Portal Jumper 339. Warhawks 553, thank you so much. JP the Proxy 95, thank you for the subs. JC Blade with the 500 bits. I missed the chance to see this last week. Tiango is Borky. Roll initiative. I gotcha. Commando Joe with the 500 bits. Hey, Taka, what would Borky say if he was given the chance to write a Pigeon Griffin? He would sing I Will Survive. Just a full cover, but I'm not going to do that now. Dark One 21 with 245 bits. Thank you so much. Samex1 with 245 bits. Thank you so much. Nova Jan, thank you for the 17-month resub. Blackfoot Ferret with another over 9,000 bits.
You almost went auctioneer there for a second, Taka.
Oh,
Just a bit.
Hey, did I a full auctioneer?
You went full auctioneer. I was about to say sold American.
Sold American. Blackfoot Ferret, thank you for another. And he says Gerson. Boom. 9,001 bits. All hail the new bit boss. Blackfoot Ferret, the kind over 9,000 ferret. Worldwide Wimpy, thank you for the sub. Andoro the Insane, thank you for the sub. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Crocvar gifting 5 subs to community. Thank you so much, Crocvar, for your kindness. Red Wing New 52, thank you so much for the sub. Daisy Head with 500 bits. You joke about those slugs, but I already got flooded by the idea of those slugs in the Humble Woods Kickstarter. Thank you so much for the
Fuck, that's right.
500 bits. Tempa Dickobo with a 22-month resub. Thank you so much. Dynamite 36 with 1,000 bits. Got through chem lab at 7 a.m. and I have a question for Mondi. What is the chemistry advancement in Alavast? I really want to know. Maybe because of sig figs for hours on end.
I am the
1,000 bits.
worst person to ask about chemistry because half of my answers were I don't know magic.
Yep. Impulse, thank you for the subs. War of Shadows, Aiden Draws, Dr. Jack Pharmacist. Grimlast Prime, thank you so much. Shadowy Things with 1,000 bits. Oh man, time for vampires and werewolves and racists. So my Kills Chaos with a Prime sub. Rubik, Scrub Lord Bruick, thank you so much. Strange Birdie, thank you so much. Rick and Big Cat, thank you for the 100 bits. Lampy314 with 1,000 bits. Finally made it to a live show after months of listening to all the VODs. Take my very first bit drop. You guys deserve it. Lampy314, thank you so much for sticking through all the VODs and the podcast. Thank you for the 1,000 bits and welcome to the Unexpectables. Vadalo Kent with 7,000 bits. My God. 3 months. I've been stuck with this in my head. 3 months. Borky plus log equals father I have sinned. Log, repeat after me. Tubbs was the greatest Yeet Alavast has ever seen. Thank you for the 7,000 bits, Vadalo Kent. I can hear Monty fuming.
Huh?
Oh, let's go. 7,000 bits from Vedlo Kent. Thank you so much. Probonagari, 5,000 bits. Couldn't pay full attention to Bits of Glory, but I did see Probonaga claim his final victory over Dark Lord Prinny. You are correct. Thank you for the 5,000 bits, dude. And hope you enjoyed the show. King Angel, thank you for the sub. Young Smith, thank you for the sub. Captain Nemo, thank you for the bits. Defective Sheep for the 1,000 bits. I step out for a week and already saw he's their new boss, and apparently they're going on another cruise. Oh, not this time, Defective Sheep. You'll find out why. Salamnet, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Salamnet, thank you for the 100 bits. Rainbow Snack, Age of Sight, thank you for the subs. Script Daddy, thank you for the bits. Tibbo Chuck with 2,500 bits. Finally getting a chance to watch it live. Recovering from Achilles surgery and listening to you guys gives me that recovery energy. Everyone give Tebow Chuck your energy because he's recovering from surgery. Thank you so much. I'm Percival Wolf. Thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Thunder King 8 with 1,000 bits. My last bit drop for a while. I love catching you guys live. Thunder King 8, thank you so much for all the support. Remember to take care of yourself first and foremost, no matter what. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. And we're glad you're here live. Ben Smoke, thank you for the 100 bits. Higher Roll gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much. Higher Roll being goddamn kind of you. Very nice of you. Shiny Lamp, shout out to Bob. And thank you so much for the bits. And Telos54, thank you for the 60-month resub. I think that is it.
All right. Perfect timing. I just finished the introduction.
Fantastic.
All right. And everyone's in.
DS Lock.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, friends.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Panic the Tiefling Bard, the party's substantial evidence against the United Clergy of Orin had the court in their favor. After the intense tribunal, the party's guild, the Unexpectables, was signed over from Abacus Fleetfingers to Solyandris, a longtime friend of the party. With Solly, their now new guild manager, she decided to send them on a mission that she couldn't complete on her own.
Real fast, Monty, I need you to jump out and jump in. You're cracking up.
Okay, it is not us, Kurt.
No, it is you. It is actually this time.
Is it me? Am I cracking? Okay.
You're cracking.
We need to resync the... That's not the internet.
I didn't hear any cracking.
Connor, you don't hear me cracking?
I don't hear you cracking.
I don't know what to say.
I'll leave and come back in and see if that fixes it.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Is it good? Am I good? Blah, blah, blah. I'm talking.
You're good.
I'm talking.
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm fine.
You're good.
Discord. Why?
Yeah,
Who's
I don't know.
hosting
I
the
don't
call
know what to
right
say.
All right. Well, I'll start from the beginning.
Okay.
All right. When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, and Panic the Tiefling Bard, the party's substantial evidence against the United Clergy of Orin had the court in their favor. After the intense tribunal, the party's guild, the Unexpectables, was signed over to Lady Solyandris, a longtime friend of the party. With Solly as their new guild manager, she decided to send them out on a mission that she couldn't complete on her own. Visions told her of another champion sent by Solar, but this champion in particular was refusing the call. Visions of a tankard and the swinging sign with the name Dragon's Hoard on it. Using information from her allies, Solly discovered this tavern was not in Alavast, but in Tricadia, a completely different continent and country. Utilizing the new teleportation circle, the party took some downtime, hired some mercenaries, and slowly got prepared. But what could await them? What could await them in a country completely new and unknown to them? So, you guys had a week of downtime.
Nice. Thank God. R&R is needed.
In that time, so far 2 mercenaries have stepped up for your job. They haven't started on your job yet, but they have stepped up to your job.
Excellent.
The moment you guys leave, they will kind of take over in your stead and attempt to complete this job.
They do
So-
know. They do know if they screw up, they will be hunted down. Correct?
No.
We didn't write that in. Remy, we can't.
That wasn't in the contract.
Nope.
He's only getting paid.
All right, so I'm gonna start with you, Zito, because you were the first person to get back to me with what you would like to do.
I'm efficient.
You are, and you also had a very decent list, most of which is definitely plausible. I lost your list.
What? Oh my god!
I found it. We're good. I found it. We're
I was
good.
about
All
to
right.
post it
That
to you.
was-
I
that
had
was-
to
that
do
was-
it.
So,
God
So-
bless. God bless.
so for a silver arrow, it is 50 gold pieces each. Silver is expensive in Alavast.
Okay.
It is
but,
not a.
but with my bow and arrow, with my quiver, doesn't that like double the amount?
Yeah. So anytime you put one, you basically get 2-for-1 deal.
Excellent.
Yep.
So that was 50 you said. So I want to
50
at
gold
least
pieces.
I want to at least get 30 so I can top myself at 60.
All right. So 30 times 50. Let me grab a calculator. 'Cause
I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
do
I
Like
got it.
1,500 or something.
1,005. Fucking god. Okay, we're gonna have to downsize a little bit. How about 15? Let's see.
15 arrows?
700 by 50. I could do that.
All right. Wow, I times that by the 1,000. Whoops, that's way more expensive. But yeah.
No,
that
it's
was-
750. God.
Yeah, I got like 100,000, and I was like,
I
that's
mean-
not right math.
Look, it's not like the entire continent's crawling with werewolves. You know.
We don't know
The
that.
second we get there, the first store we get there, there's just gonna be a bipedal wolf. Why, hello there, sir.
I'm
How
going,
can I help
to,
you?
I'm going to slowly turn my head to Greckles, 180 degrees stone grinding.
All right. You wanted to also get silvered weapons. Now, getting a fully silvered weapon is ludicrously expensive, but you can line the edge of your blade for 100 gold pieces
Oh, that's good.
That's fine. I'm into that.
for a small blade, which I would say your short sword obviously falls into a small blade. A dagger would also fall into.
Is
a
it
small
wrong
blade.
that I
Yeah.
kind of wish I did that for Athtar's spearhead? That would be fucking dang. All right.
Is that thing even usable?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a spear.
Oh,
Yeah.
just a spear. Okay.
it's a fancy
Yeah.
ass spear. It's a
Very
fa-
fancy ass spear.
It's a very fancy ass spear.
So, would you like to line your short sword for 100 gold pieces?
I would like to align my short sword and a dagger. Yes.
Yes, and a dagger. All right, so that'll be 200 gold pieces for both of those.
So I'm doing the math right now for the amount of gold I have versus how much I'm losing.
So far you're at 950 spent.
Okay, so. minus 950.
Silver inlay armor is not gonna happen. Literally, that is not a thing here.
Okay.
That's like a ceremonial armor. Really, it wouldn't function as normal armor. And it would be just like you'd have to be a king to get that. Like that would be so much.
I
gold.
mean,
But Task is king.
like, I'm the last one of all the kobolds from Iron Oak, so
He can be
technically, I
royal
can
if he
fucking
wants.
get away
Dragon, you
with
missed
that.
one.
Yeah, I'm a dragon, don't you know?
So unfortunately, that is not available to you. Also, a lot of the
Okay.
dwarves there are just kind of making like quick armor, not like really fancy armor. A
Okay.
wooden stake, you easily get one from Scarbles. You just bring it up in conversation, and Scarbles literally gives you a beloved assortment. There is one that is literally carved with like rose thorns coming around it, and she just gives it to you.
Okay.
Wow.
She says because later she wants a solid favor with vague information as to what that is.
Of course she fucking does.
That's a dumb gamble. You got a knife and there's trees outside. I.
Now, I will say there's been other people who've been asking for this particular item. So, a remove curse scroll, which is what would cure lycanthropy, because it's not a disease, it is a curse, would cost 500 gold pieces per scroll.
I will take one
But,
for myself.
hold on. Doros is willing to make you guys one for a favor later.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So
I
that'd be
like
250 gold pieces to Doros.
Okay, I'm giving 250 to him.
Okay.
250 and a favor?
No, 250, and you have to give him a favor, essentially.
It's Doros. Come on, guys.
If we have to pick out a present for her, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That's what I would think. I'm like, oh my god, is he actually gonna? He's like, I need you to be the best man. Like, I think that's the favor.
How tiny will his coin purse be?
So write down one scroll of remove curse.
Okay.
All right. You have the holy water from the Innsdrock temple. Highly recommend you take that with you.
Water.
No flame arrow spell, but there is a spell that Edward is willing to part with you, mostly just to get you out of his classroom because you just burst into class as he's teaching.
You made a goddamn promise, sir. I want a goddamn fire spell.
He gives you a scroll of Zephyr Strike to learn if you would like to.
Zephyr Strike.
Yeah.
You say.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Zephyr Strike. Let me double check that spell.
You get that automatically. He's willing to give that to you.
Just to get me to shut up? Fuck yeah, being annoying.
Get out of his classroom.
Yeah, I'm taking
All right.
it.
That is everything for task. Greckles.
Uh-huh.
For every 5-foot cube of caltrops will cost 50 gold pieces.
Okay.
Because you wanted silvered ones. They're going to be silver tipped. They're not going to be fully silvered.
Oh, that's
so.
fine. As long as it's effective. Okay, so it's 50 gold per 5-foot square, correct?
Yeah, of caltrops.
Okay. I'm just can I get an itemized list of how much stuff's going to cost and I can go from there?
I will type it in the Discord call for you.
Ah, wonderful.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I got it.
From Willow, you get 2 healing potions, 2d4 plus 5 times 2. So you get 2 of those. You get 2d4 plus 5. These are the upgraded Willow potions because of her mood improvement.
Gotcha.
You get a scroll from her of Spider Climb.
Ooh.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. NB, NB.
And then I just have to double check. I have notes here. To research Tricadian customs and norms, I need you to roll a intelligence check for me.
I'm actually not terrible at this. But not good enough.
And then you said it out loud, and then you were... reading is boring. You fall asleep before even getting through the first chapter of Tricadian customs.
One second, I need to jump out and jump back in to try and break up all the crackling.
On with this.
Should
I don't
somebody
know,
else
it's
just
weird.
host the call?
Who is
Let
hosting?
me move. Okay, let me host the call. Let me turn the server to US Central.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
1 second, everybody. We apologize. Discord's being a bit poopy tonight. But thank you all so much for your kind contributions. And thank you all for hanging out.
Not Hong Kong, US Central.
It was on Hong Kong?
No, I just almost clicked Hong Kong, which is not where we want to be hosting the call.
Yikes.
That would explain why there's a bit of lag.
Yeah, so I moved it to US Central time, or US Central servers. Do I sound okay?
You sound
Yes,
fine.
sound fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Back to business.
Uh-huh. I'm an idiot. Next up.
You're a moron. You fall asleep reading a really boring textbook. Willow takes it away because it's hers. And she's just like, no, here's a better one. She brings out A Toddler's Guide to Werewolves. Roll an intelligence check again to study were creatures.
Is the protagonist Mr. Werewolf?
There we go.
Okay.
16.
Very easy to read language, and there's even funny pictures.
Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, so you learn with werewolves, yes, silvered weapons will work on them. And vampires, kind of the same deal. You learn that vampires actually take damage in moving water. They can't stay in moving water.
Okay.
You also learn that werewolves are not super sensitive to sunlight, while vampires are. You also learn about different types of werewolves, creatures, so to speak. Werewolves, obviously. Wereboar, which are kind of rare. Werebears, which are very solitary. Were-tigers, which only really exist in jungle regions. Were-rats, which you guys have had a run-in with. And were-ravens, which you've never really heard of before. There's
Interesting.
not a lot of details on them, but they were just kind of included in a list. But reading that, the kind of standard affair. I will take a look here and see what weakness you will learn. Yeah, basically you kind of know all that stuff already.
Are there wereballs? I'm asking for a friend. He's Bosco.
No.
The dreaded
Got
werehorse.
boars.
There's wereboars. It's about as close as it gets. Yeah, you do learn that. You learn that there's an additional type of were creature.
Okay.
Same thing with you as well. Short sword is 100 gold pieces to be silvered, and a dagger is about the same price.
Could I silver
The scary acid
the
dagger.
scary
of
acid
stab?
dagger of stab.
No, it
Okay.
would stop working essentially if you were to do that.
I figured it would gunk it up. Okay, so I'll do that on one of my short swords. So let's see here.
Okay.
That's 100. Let's do
Welcome to the Unexpectables. We start the episode with boring
Math!
questions.
Math,
Yeah.
math. That's why we're trying to jump in with jokes every now and then to like try and lighten
Okay,
the mood.
so let me get 8 5x5 cubes of silver-tipped caltrops, which should equate to 400 gold, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So I will do that, and I will spend the 100 to get one of my Wakizashi's silver laced on the blade, and I think that's everything I had.
Yeah, you hire a dwarven blacksmith who's just willing to take on just like custom mercenary stuff, like just fixing armor and things like
Mhm.
that. He's very rough, like in personality. Like you're kind of a little bit like put off by him, but he's a really like just cantankerous dwarf, and you just kind of leave him to his work, and he does
Mhm.
really good work. Everything comes out pristine, but he is just like, here's your shit, get out of my shop, and you're like, oh, okay, bye.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. All right, Borky.
Yeah.
You wanted healing potions.
Yeah.
You got 3. You
Yay.
got 2. You got 2 Willow specials. You have 2d4 plus 5.
2 times d4 plus 5.
You have 3 of those.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Thank you.
Willow gave you a new potion called the Willow Supreme.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Does she elaborate what it is? The Willow Supreme.
It is 4d4
Oh my
plus
god.
5. So
4
it's double.
D4 plus 5. Wow.
Yeah.
Willow
It's like
Supreme.
it's a new thing she's trying out, so.
I give her that Christian side hug.
Oh, thank you.
No
She seems really loaded up. It appears that she's actually like starting to set up like a little shop now downstairs. when
Oh,
you
she's
go to
good. Do you
visit
need
her.
any help with anything?
If you don't mind moving these barrels outside or into the back where the snake lives, that would be great.
All right, no worries. Borky
The
just pulls
snake.
down a window and starts throwing the barrels out.
They're on the ground floor, so it seems a little
Ah,
counterintuitive.
dang it! That
but
could have
okay.
been funny. Okay. Borky just starts rolling barrels.
Yep, easy enough work to do. All right, and Panic, you had more social things.
That's me.
That's you. So you converted your money, some of it anyway.
Yes, I converted some of it into Tricadian Gildan.
You did. So you converted 250 gold pieces into 25 Dracadian Guildens. You did get a vial of Hoketh holy water.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just noting what you were able to get. I would like you to roll an intelligence check to discover what the message from lies mean. The save on this is very high, but since you're taking the week to look into this, I will say roll a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Here we go. It's gonna be a 7.
Reading is hard.
Now you know my pain.
Fire, obsidian, melody, pushing back to sleep.
Did you just fall asleep beside Greco's? Like both in
guess.
2 chairs just.
No, we're sharing. We're sharing. Never mind.
Yeah, he's sitting in my lap.
Oh.
Story time with
Aw.
Uncle Panic.
It can't be cool
It's
Uncle
like-
Grickles all the time.
I'm sorry. In my mind, I imagine like the two of you guys sitting at a table in the Sweet Dragon doing your research, and like Meryl's next to you doing her homework.
That's amazing.
Really
Borky
cute.
rolls a barrel in. What a bunch of nerds!
We both got on
Nerds!
reading glasses that we don't need.
How do you want to contact Helena? In what way do you want to contact Helena to meet with her?
I'll probably just hand off a letter to Doros to give to her to see if she wants to meet up at some point.
Okay. You meet her at Dolly's Pastries. It's a pretty standard place. She's just dressed in her like uniform. You don't know if she even has other clothes at this point. She looks okay. She looks really tired, though. We'll do a short role play here with that.
Yeah.
You kind of, I'm assuming you bring your guitar with you, bring everything now that you're not obviously in a, having
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
to court anymore.
Always bringing the guitar with me.
You kind of walk up. It's now the initial snow melt had made everything mucky and gross, and the smell of like rotting like grass has kind of like been this
Ugh.
odor that's been traversing. It's been really rough. Now all of that's dried up, and now it's just dust everywhere. Like it is really, really dusty because Alavas doesn't have a lot of paved roads, so you kind of have to dodge like mud pies and like make sure you don't get your half an ankle stuck into some sort of quagmire of mud. Eventually you kind of run over and you meet with her there, and she just kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, hey."
Hey, how's it going?
She kind of
Yeah.
makes this really awkward face.
Yeah, kinda seemed like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that was unexpected, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it seems ever since coming here, every time I think things are normal, they decide that they're not. Do you want to go inside?
Yeah,
Okay. She walks
My tr-
inside.
my
The
treat.
place, the place is like a lot of children, like at the counter though. Like there's like kind of like a countertop, and it's like all like maybe like Meryl's age, like 13 to like 16 to 18, and then there's like some older people there too. You do see like what appears to be some mercenaries who look really out of place. They're like super grizzled, and like they're one of them's like a dwarf with like a scar over his eye, and he's just drinking a Shirley Temple and like looking at everybody with shifty eyes. And like the rest of his company is there just kind of leaning back, and they're like kind of going over a job that they're doing. You guys kind of just sit down at a random table.
To each their own, I suppose.
Yeah, man needs his Shirley Temples. Let him live his dreams. You guys kind of just sit down, and you guys are brought like tea and just like an assortment platter. It's kind of like their main thing.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys got into more trouble with Viantius or someone else.
I suppose we did. I don't know how up to date you are on the whole situation.
They don't want me knowing too much because there is some suspicion that I might be still loyal to them, I guess.
I know you're not.
I know I'm not too.
I'm gonna go ahead and just do a little quick insight on her,
Yeah,
just to
go ahead. Beans, where are my dice?
soft 20.
Nice. Seven. She's not lying. She just seems kind of like there's a sense of like she's like, maybe I could be a part of them again. It's just like every time that slight little like hint of that shows up, it's immediately like just tossed aside now. There's no like thinking it over. It's just like, oh, I can go back. No, or not. Like it's just like an immediate response now. You can almost see the rise and fall of that sort of thought process.
Do you want to know?
Honestly, no. I'm glad you're safe though, and I don't want you guys to get hurt. I think I've grown to like a lot of you, including the kobold, which is really weird.
Yeah, that's a strange one, but yeah, I'm kidding. Said I'm kidding, faraway Task.
He's the worst version of Task, truthfully.
I know, right? Oh, hi, close version Task.
So, you both seemed not too great. What happened?
He couldn't look at me. Not anymore.
Is it because of...
She kind of, you see her lips kind of purse, and she kind of brings down like the teacup a little bit. And she kind of looks at you, and she looks at you pretty directly. Helena's always been kind of just like the person to kind of like side glance or just kind of not be direct eye contact. She looks at you directly, and she goes, "The day you found me, I made a promise that I would forgive you for this." She points to her side of her face. "And I have. And I don't want you to feel bad about it anymore." Because
Okay.
I don't want to feel bad about it anymore.
That's more than fine by me.
Lionel hates me now. I'm not what he wants anymore. and he's not what I want anymore. And it hurts, and my past feels like another land now, but maybe it's for the best. Because I have friends here now, and they care about me. Not what I look like. Not how obedient I am. Me. I don't need Lionel.
I'm glad you can finally see that.
Just wish it didn't have to be this way, you know? I kind of wish he never saw me again. She kind of brings the teacup to her lips and just takes a long drink of tea.
I told him about this much. But I figured it was the only way for you both to know for sure. I had no hand in it. Well, the important thing is, it's all in the past now.
Yeah. Speaking of the past, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go for it.
It's been bothering me since, the day I met you. Like,
Yeah.
chewing at me. What is Doros? Like, what is he?
You mean
A hell of a nice guy. What the fuck is this?
Really nice dude. What do you mean?
Like, he's not a human, and I don't know, like, what he is. Like, I mean, he's very nice.
Oh.
He's my boss, but, like, what is he?
Yeah, he's a Goliath.
Okay, what's a Goliath?
Goliaths are like really big people. They live in the mountains.
Okay.
And they all have these weird tattoos, gray skin, no pupils. Really friendly, really strong, really tough. Civilized. We have one working as a bodyguard for our tavern.
That's also a Goliath. Oh, okay.
Yes. You'll know them. They're
Look, I've just been afraid to ask this entire time, and no one, it never felt like I've been working for like almost half a year now. I think I don't know, and
Don't
like
say that in front of his mom, but think he's a kobold. Don't you know?
I don't like. It just never felt appropriate, so I figured maybe ask you, and you would just tell me. So thank you. I do appreciate that. Anyway, I really do need to get back on my shift because Welch is going to yell at me. But thank you for the tea. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely, anytime. And hey,
Yeah?
don't be a stranger.
I'll try not to. It's kind of hard. I keep running into you. She gives you a smile.
All right.
She runs out the door. All right. So.
I'll pay for everything as well.
Super cheap. 10 silver.
All right.
All right.
I actually have some silver in my inventory. Hee-haw.
As you guys collect your items, there are specific things I'm going to ask. Borky, are you taking the hag goblet cup with you?
Damn right I am.
Okay. Who's carrying Liza's mask?
That
I
would be
am.
me. Oh, well, I had it at first, but then I gave it back to you, I guess. So yeah, you could have it.
I mean, I had it when I was studying what Lies was.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, so you have Liza's mask. I think that's all the items I need to note for when.
Every time you ask that, I get worried.
Yeah.
So do I.
Hey,
Let's go.
who has the MacGuffin? Oh, fuck.
Let's go ahead and declare how much gold we're taking with and how much we're leaving. Greckles will be taking 200 gold.
Task will be taking 300.
Borky will be taking 2,000.
Why is the barbarian the high roller of the group?
Why the fuck?
Penny saved is a penny earned. That's what our mom
didn't-
always said.
I buy half your shit for the early game.
Quick question.
Gotcha.
When we went off to sea, didn't we all leave some gold behind as well?
You did, yeah.
We should still have that then.
You still have
Yes.
leftover gold, yeah, that you guys didn't take with you.
I remember. I think I took 500 gold with me, and then that got lost.
That's lost, yeah.
And then I got. So
Now,
we should have.
because Panic did this, I'm going to say this. Alavastian gold is useless in other countries, so you guys are going to have to convert that to
Okay,
these.
Borky asked Panic to take him to where the money becomes other money.
Yeah, for real.
I imagine they've got some sort of.
So, to give you
like-
context, for every 10 Alavastian gold pieces is 1 Tricadian Gilden.
So 2,000.
300 divided by 10. So I'm only have 30 gold.
So I'll have 200. So I'll have 200 gold.
You'll have 200 guildens, and then you
I'll
would
take
have.
200 guildens then. Thank you.
Wait. 200 guildens?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Have.
For
he has
2,000 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
bringing 2,000.
Yeah!
He's loaded, apparently.
You're spending
We've
two.
been over this!
Oh, that's right. Borky is technically the richest out of all of us.
It's true.
Yep.
I'm rich in spirit and money.
Well, I think at this point we would ask Panic how much a day's worth of like care and like
I would
hotel
know this.
and yeah,
I would
like
know
how
this.
much we should take with us.
No one studied that for. their
Monty, I'm
downtime
from
except-
Tricadia.
He's from
Oh,
Tricadia.
right, you are. Okay, then you would know.
How could you
You're not
forget
from
that?
Western. You're from Northern Tricadia, though, not Western, but it'd be
But
around
there's
like
all Tricadian guildens.
for like all four of you guys to get a night at a moderately decent like inn. It would be like maybe 2 gold pieces to 3, depending on like.
Okay.
That would be with like food and like board and everything.
So
All right,
so
I'm gonna-
20 to 30 guildens would be enough then theoretically for this mission.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'd
Okay,
be
cool.
Yeah, I got 25, which is 200.
I have 30 too.
Not to take away from this, but every time you say Tricadia, I hear Skies of Arcadia, and I don't know
I
what
know.
to do.
Guys of Tricadia. Is that going to be the name of this episode?
Taka, it's not just you.
Okay, I wondered, but I'm glad. Okay.
All right. So the day finally arrives. Your scheduled appointment to go up to the Middle Arcana District to meet with Merrick's Galaxarum. I always say his name incorrectly, but I don't care. He's a Dragonborn. They don't get that right.
Whoa.
They don't.
Racism.
Their names are complicated, and I hate it.
Consonants should stay with consonants.
What the fuck are vowels to Draconic?
Just a bunch of V's.
You guys make your way. Is there anything you would like to do before you leave? Something you just want to tell one of your employees to not do or do specifically? You can pick one employee and one thing you want them to do or not do, if they are able to do or not do it.
Okay, let me.
We've ordered the temple already, right?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
currently being built at the moment.
Okay.
I
I
tell-
think
They're plotting out the land. Unfortunately, Halfsrod's shed is going to have to move.
Oh no.
I'll probably tell. Not Meryl. Who's available?
Skinny?
Yeah, Skinny seems good for the job. I'll probably tell Skinny that while we're gone, when the temple gets built, she can go find Log and alert him that the temple's.
Greckles will be asking Helga if there's any Tricadian wines that she wants brought back.
Oh, you smart man.
Mm-hmm.
Roll
I
a,
got a list.
roll a charisma check with advantage for that
Oh,
one.
but I've
Ah.
got nothing. Oh, please give me something good. That's an 11.
Above a 10, she's happy.
Okay,
Ah.
that's good.
She wants she wants a bleeding rose bottle.
Ooh, that sounds like good red wine.
Hell yeah.
Mmm.
All right. Borky.
Borky's gonna talk to. Oh my goodness, our guard. Oh my god, I lost her name.
Vel?
Vel. Borky's gonna go to Vel. And Borky's just gonna tap on that title. Keep it warm for me.
Okay, Vel will keep the title warm for you.
Thank you. Good.
And
I'm gonna gather both Arlo and oh god, I'm sorry.
Zotera?
Zotera and Task around. I'm going to pretty much just say to that, confide to them, like, as a thank you for looking out for Tarisk, is there anything you would like me to bring back for you?
Gems. They both say it in unison. Gemstones.
Dragons.
I look down at Tarisk and ask if he wants anything. And what? What do I roll to figure that out?
I don't know, intelligence.
Fuck.
But he has so little.
Oh,
Oh
he appears to be constipated.
That's a lovely
Where's
nat 1
burping?
we're looking at there.
I will get. Okay, well, these two like gems. I will get this child gems as well.
Okay.
I will do my best to get them for you.
He's just gonna eat them.
Shut up! I don't care what my son does with them. I just want him to be happy.
Zito, you got the one out of the way.
Yep, I did.
You
I
got
did.
it out of the way.
Alrighty, you guys head up the city. You see Welch jumping rooftop to rooftop in the rising sun.
Why does he do that exactly? There's a perfectly good road.
It keeps Borky. It keeps him out of sight of the regular people.
Well, I could see him.
Well, that's because you're paying attention.
Oh, thank you. That really means a lot to hear that.
You guys make your way through the city streets. Spring now in full swing. People now are starting to grow like flowers and planters. Windows are being open. All the snow is gone, and there's just sunlight streaking through everywhere. You guys make your way up past the lower Arcana district. You now see like about 5 or 6 constructs currently plotting out a garden space. And like their dwarves are just like, that's weird. That's too weird. Like just walking as like one is kind of instructing the other, and they're like with measuring tape, so to speak, are like stretching out and trying to figure out where to put the roses. Two of the constructs are kind of like going back and forth about where to put the specific rose bush, and they're just like, no, that's an anomaly. We can't do that. And they're like trying to think about it in a super objective way, and it's just not working.
Oh my god, it's like bureaucracy.
You guys keep walking and eventually make yourself to the familiar place of Merrick's tower of the Conjurer's Corner, where you guys took your job to collect the teleportation stone or orb.
Yeah.
You guys enter in, and the moment you guys enter in, you actually see Solly currently talking with Merrick's at the moment. She goes, "Oh, you guys are here. Great.
Hi, Solly.
Yep.
Hi. You guys are looking great. Greckles.
Yeah.
I got your letter. Thanks for including Bork in it. He really liked that.
Yeah. I just want things to be going well with you guys.
It was really funny. He was kind of blushing and then said he had to leave the room.
I did want to ask if the stained glass was going to be appropriate in that circumstance or not.
I actually contacted Irons. He likes the idea. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at making a big stained glass like that, so I'm gonna start with some smaller windows, maybe in the door.
Yeah, that sounds
But
fantastic.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I just want to finish my my piece I was working on, if you remember it.
I
The
do.
one.
That was fantastic.
Thank you. Almost done. Sorry. Focusing on the job at hand, and Merrick's is just kind of giving a smile. He's got these glasses on his like bridge of the dragonborn nose shape. He's very tall. Like you've met him before, but like he was kind of sitting. When he stands, he is like taller than you, Borky. He's like a beanpole, though.
So he's like that stick bug. I'm joking.
Kind of, yeah. He's got a very like lean figure. Broad shoulders, though. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like a triangle shape sort of going on.
He looks like the letter T.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is he a really buff wiggler or something?
He's not buff. He's just kind of like just broad-shouldered, really tall, like basketball player, sort of like like that sort of lean figure. And he kind of leans down and goes, "Yes, I'm very excited for us to test out the teleportation circle today."
Test?
Okay, just I'm so honored.
Oh, right. So part of the agreement, usually a teleportation spell is a lot of gold. So in order to do this, I kind of have to,
Why is it a lot of
She kinda
gold?
gives-
He holds up his hand.
It's because the magical conduits necessary to use it requires certain ion stones that create a sort of focus point with the Nerasman theory. He starts going on this tirade.
Will we die?
Because Borky just goes,
Oh. No. Unless you're teleported to a random location that is higher above the ground. But we do have it set perfectly for the sea to land levels of Tricadia that you are intended to go to, so you should not be harmed. But you might have a chance of being set off your course slightly.
Okay, all right.
Story of our lives in every trip we do.
It's not Casket's not a boat. It's just.
That's true.
It's not
That's
a boat,
absolutely
guys.
true.
Not
This is a magical boat if you think about it.
No, it's not. It's immediate, and there's gonna be no sun boys. Okay, let's just do this.
Speaking of, I have my holy symbol tucked very deeply within my armor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Solly just kind of looks to all of you and just kind of gives you this look. Was like, "Oh, you guys haven't changed."
Hands on the hips and everything.
No, she's kind of like just like holding her arm, and just kind of looking at you guys. She does hand you a piece of paper. Greckles.
Okay.
So, and she kind of, you guys begin to walk up the spiraled tower. She kind of leans and goes, "Here's a piece of paper with some information on it for you."
All right.
I got it from Bork. So the town I'm sending you to is a western town. By the way, I'm sorry, I put the thing on the it's a western town. When I was explaining, I said east, so I was very incorrect. It is in fact on the west coast of
Oh, good.
Tricadia.
Okay.
She kind of points and goes, the town's called Barcelet. It's also known as the Fort of Barcelet. It was a seaside fort that was kind of one of like the new. I honestly kind of zoned out when Burke started talking to me about Tricadian history. It was really, really boring.
Trust me, I tried my hand at that as well, and it just was not
Yeah.
invigorating.
They must be a land adequately powerful in sleep spells.
Maybe.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Sully,
Yeah,
if the
sure.
target is belligerent, what do you want us to do about that?
Belligerent?
Like,
I
if
mean,
the
it's like
tar- if they're
Sorry.
not going if they're not going to comply, or they're going to be a problem for us.
Well, I did get this from Brork, and she pulls out a slip of paper, which is very different. You're used to like Alavastian official documents. This is a Tricadian official document. It is very square. Unlike like the scrolls and like the long sort of like quest.
It is a paper
Information?
cube. Sorry.
It's thick paper. You're not really sure like what it's made out of. It's definitely a more parchy kind of like parchment skin.
weird
kind of
trees.
paper.
Weird trees. That.
Yeah. And on it, there's like a stamp, there's like a ribbon, there's a wax seal, there's like all these words you don't understand, like for the regent, whatever, and his king, King Tricadia and his children, so and so. It's all very embellished and kind of crazy. But basically, what it details is that if you present this, you have the right authority to basically detain this individual as set by Brooke Bronzefang and the Avon clergy, essentially, for
Awesome.
questioning. You can't kill them. That is clearly stated there.
No,
but you have the right to arrest them. In fact, Sully, as you kind of look up, you see Sully hand you some manacles.
Oh.
Like magical manacles.
but goody. I will take those.
Yeah, she's like, be careful with those, please.
Listen,
What-
our job here is not to kill him, but I just wanted us to be sure that we had some kind of diplomatic immunity so we could do our job efficiently.
Well,
I
also,
mean-
what do those manacles do exactly?
They suppress magic, so if you put them on,
Oh.
you won't be able to cast spells. So don't put them on, because the only people who can take them off are Avon paladins.
Okay.
Huh.
Looks at you, Borky. She looks at you so hard.
So don't. Okay, so you just want me to clarify because you're my boss, right? You're the boss.
Mhm.
When I do a jape, don't do a jape with that.
Yeah, don't.
Okay,
don't
no
joke around
japing.
with that.
No japing.
Yeah, no japing.
Okay. All right.
She kind of gives you a pat on the arm.
You sure? 100%, right?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
Sully,
okay.
Sully, is there anything we should know about Barcelet?
I have never been there, so I don't know. It's
We
kind
already
of
know.
shrugs.
Well, we already know we're walking into a lion's den, considering that they're not going to be too fond about what most of us are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd honestly would be as inconspicuous as possible.
If it
And,
gets bad, I got a special thing to help me out, but I ain't gonna hide who I am. Borky says, kind of puffs out his chest a little bit.
You know,
Be
speaking
careful. Try not to get in any trouble, okay?
We'll
speaking,
try.
Speaking of panic, do you know anything about Barcelet? I know that's in a completely different region, but
Looks to the sky.
God.
A cloud just forms the letters no.
Nah, I don't think so.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm
Clouds
from the
are beautiful
north.
today.
You guys are inside a tower, so that makes even less sense.
It's a magic tower.
All right, you guys make your way up. Sully hands you out the information. So, the information you have, Greckles, write this down, or all of you, if you would like to. You are going to the fort of Barcelet, which is a town of about 10,000-ish people. You are there to seek out a man wearing armor who was at the Dragon's Hoard Tavern. You don't know where that is, but apparently it is there, based off some information gathered from Quarion. That is all you have. You have a set of manacles. You have your job. These are your last moments for any questions before you guys are sent
License. Pain,
from
not
Alabama.
Can we publicly arrest in plain view this person?
If you have the certification, yes.
killed. Okay.
Can we possibly get the local authorities' help on that?
No.
Oh,
right.
right. So I have the legal right to say nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
Can we all have a copy so none of us get screwed out if we're separated and we find this person?
This paperwork is extremely hard to get by one alone. I'm gonna need you guys to stick as a group, okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. She kind of steps back, and Merrick goes, "All right, let's go." And he moves forward, his tail kind of swishing enthusiastically as you guys stride into this large chamber, obviously the top part of the tower. You see these long, almost like hat rack like stands, and at the tops of each of them are these floating large, like kind of crystals, almost like the attic, except for more of like a purple, deep purple galaxy sort of hue. And there's about 10 or 12 of them, and they're a very substantial size, set around a giant runic circle in the center of this building. You guys smell the air, and you smell ozone. It smells very strange, almost like desanitation. Almost, it's got a very, very strange aroma.
Chlorine.
So, quick question. What have you... This is like a first teleportation, but have you teleported anything else?
Oh, we've teleported cats. We've teleported cows. We've
What
teleported
happened to 'em?
goats. Well, the first thing we teleported kind of, it was fine. He gives you this really bad smile. Roll an insight check.
I was
whatever
about
it
to
is.
say.
What constitutes fine?
Does it?
14.
14. Yeah, he's lying. He's
Oh.
fucking lying.
Nice. 17.
Task, cows are resilient. They're fine.
The fuck's a cow?
Fuck's a cat. I was about to...
I'm sorry.
Those are those really
Well-
tall, fat dogs.
Oh, fat horses.
Fat horses.
He kind of looks to you, Greckles. You're kind of giving him this stare. He goes, well, it may have come down with just a very minor case of being inside out.
Damn
but
it. Out of character.
goat
Out of character.
came out.
We're gonna get
Mhm.
galaxy quested so hard. God.
The second goat was very good. It calibrated well. Unfortunately, it ended up about 100 feet away from its target and in a river where it promptly drowned. But that's because goats cannot swim and you can swim.
What?
After that, the cat did very well. The cat came out perfectly.
Was this a new cat or after the inside out cat went in a second time?
Oh, the cow was inside out. The cat was fine.
Did you get to
Oh.
see all its stomachs?
The cow?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah, it
have
was
multiple
horrible.
stomachs?
They got 5
They do.
stomachs.
What?
Mhm.
How do you know that?
Anyway.
You can't count.
It's just many
You
like
get
my
stomach?
hand.
Kind of gingerly begins to kind of like push you guys towards the teleportation circle. We are almost about to hit lunch hour, so have fun at Barcelette. This teleportation circle is going to take you to a good friend of mine named Solomon. He is a
Okay.
very, very nice gentleman. And when you guys are done your mission, seek out Solomon's Tower at the edge of town to teleport you and your quarry back. Keep
Okay.
in mind, if you come back before you're done, I can't send you back because this is, he kind of points to all the giant crystals. Just looking at them, Greckles, from your past as being a criminal,
Mm-hmm.
oh, those got to be worth a lot of money. Like,
It
he's
costs
like,
$4,000 to teleport this person for 12 seconds.
now if I'm off my mark, just duck and roll.
Fucking, excuse me?
Do a breakfall task.
All right. You guys stand in the middle of the teleportation circle?
What? Yes.
Yep.
This room's very magical looking, right?
Oh yeah, this thing is just oozing like magic everywhere. If anybody had like a detect magic spell, it would be like a rave.
Oh,
I think I have detect magic. I do.
All right. You guys stand on the teleportation circle. Solly gives you guys a wave.
I hear the dice rolling.
You begin to hear the crystals vibrate, and I'm gonna see where you guys end up.
Oh no.
hi, welcome to hell.
Hi,
Okay.
Satan.
You guys succeeded, so
Yeah,
you're
okay.
not ending up somewhere really bad. There's a flash, and almost as if you're going through like a warp drive, all of the senses around you rush past your hair. There's no smell. it smells like burning hair, but it's not your own hair. It's just the scent that comes with it. There's this rush and this wave. You see mountains streak by. You see rivers streak by. You see an entire ocean just whoosh, gone in a second like that. And eventually you begin to see a roof below you as you begin to fall. I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws for me as you guys all begin
Hell yeah,
to
I'm good at
fall.
those.
Shit!
So I just
14.
20. I just imagine. Okay, so I imagine that fucking that video of Plankton going through a vortex, stopping, drinking a soda, and then screaming again.
Yeah.
18.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going to I'm going to pull the doorknob on the air. I'm going to walk through the door and I'm going to appear on the ground.
No.
I cast Dimension Door.
In the teleportation?
No,
I thought we were done with the
falling.
teleportation.
While we're falling.
Oh, you guys are falling.
We're falling.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
we're falling while we're falling while we're still teleporting.
Well, you guys kind of out and now you're falling. Yeah, you can do that. I thought you were doing it while in the teleportation. I'm like, whoa, no.
It's
No,
open
as soon as
door,
we
it's
stop-
zero happens.
As soon as we've stopped the act of teleporting and I see that I'm in danger of falling, I will Dimension Door to the ground.
All right. All right, so let me just take a look here. All of you managed to save your saving throws. All of you guys, crack, fall on the ground. You can feel your knees shaking as you land on hard, smooth cobblestone.
And then Panic walks out through an explosion.
And you guys literally kind of dust yourselves off in this rainy weather and turn and look, and you see 3 men, humans, wearing really rugged attire, currently holding what looks to be a half-elf in their grip by the chest, and they're he looks like he's about to punch him, and they all just stop. You guys are standing in an alleyway, a cobblestone alleyway with 2 very large stone houses framing it, and you see 3 gentlemen accosting this half-elf. And I would like to invite our guest star, Joe Cat, to join us.
Yeah!
What up, you
Hey!
blue-footed boobies?
Oh.
You ever wanted to see a soy boy play a fantasy self-insert soy boy where the only difference is he's got a stupid hat now? Hi. Well, thanks for having me.
Well done, well done.
If you would like to jump into our game.
Yeah.
For those who do not know, this is Joe Cat.
Hi.
The
Joke of a crap guide to D&D fame.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And nothing else.
No, when I
If you
watched
would like,
the Ranger
if
one,
you would like to describe your character to our podcast audience, because they don't have a visual reference.
Oh, yes.
And also to our viewers.
Yes. So, I probably shouldn't say the name yet, but he's a kind of a smaller half elf, not too tall, 5'5" or something like that, and he's wearing something along the lines of a Red Riding Hood style mantle and hood, and a very large and dapper black hat with a huge white feather in it. As well as kind of a leather corset, some very tight cloth pants with stripes on them, and thigh-high leather boots.
Nice.
And also,
These gentlemen
yeah.
currently accosting you have chased you down into this alleyway. You know that they are members of that gang who don't particularly like you too much. And by pushing into this alleyway, they're about to accost you, and then suddenly 3 people just fell out of the sky and superhero landed next to you. And then, walking out with his morning coffee, a tiefling just walked out of the ether.
I walk out of an explosion.
What the?
I just great, Ghibli toenails, who the hell are you, and why did you spontaneously appear as if you completely set off your teleportation course?
what's happening?
Pass
The-
Is this the tower?
What?
all the the gang members kind of look to you, and he points to a guy and goes, "Make sure they're not illusions." And one of the guys is gonna shoot one of you guys with a crossbow. Or attempt to.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, are they now?
They're gonna aim for you, Berkey, because you're the biggest guy.
All right, which one of
Can
you is
I-
Solomon? I was in the middle.
Can I do anything about that?
No, you're currently grappled by them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Well,
they have you right now. That is not gonna hit. That is gonna be a 12. He shoots you, Borky, and you literally just lift up Ronfall, and it just crashes against Ronfall's sword. I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Oh.
Oh
Damn,
boy.
that was fast.
Well, boys,
Here we fucking go.
We
19.
just got here. 18.
22.
17.
natural 1
Fantastic.
and 8.
An 8. All right. Let me just grab my stuff here. So we're jumping right into combat. We have you are up first. We have Greckles. And then we have, welcome to the game, everybody. Say hello to Joe Cat.
Hi.
Joe.
Hey, dude.
Hi.
Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Joe. Okay, I got
I'm so excited. I can't. I'm so excited.
When was that? You mentioned earlier. When was the last time you played D&D?
Oh God. Oh jeez. I think like September of last year.
Been a while.
Yeah. So.
But you were completely right about Ranger. Just play a fighter with a bow. Thank you. As a guy who played a fighter with a bow.
Gee,
It's good.
thanks.
By the
Gee,
way.
thanks.
Hey, you gotta
By
go.
the way,
you
is
gotta
it
go.
alright if I I let my followers?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. I was just sending out all the things. All right, there we go.
All right. So, Panic, as you walk out, you put down your coffee mug on the nearby cart. You guys are seeing the map, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Panic, it is your turn immediately. As you see Borky just deflect the arrow.
Panic will walk up and be like, "Hey, maybe when you're checking for illusions or not, you should aim better." I'm gonna vicious mockery the guy who fired the arrow.
All right. Let me grab a stat block here. Should make space for it. That is a saving throw. It's a wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Ooh, max damage.
Oh. The saving throw is not
It is
11.
not 11,
It
it
is
is
a higher
15.
number. Sorry.
Does he make it?
Plus 0. He makes it with an exact 50.
Ah!
He the guy lowers the weapon and goes, "Oi, that's not very nice."
What also isn't nice? Shooting people.
Can't believe you tried to shoot
Is that end your
Longfold.
turn, Panic?
It does not end my turn. I'm also going to... Oh, do I want to do this already? I'm going to use one of my uses of Bardic Inspiration to inspire Task.
Okay.
Awesome.
Task, you are feeling inspired.
Hell yeah.
All right. Greckles, it is now your turn. You, with your criminal background, you recognize these guys. These guys are not normal citizens. These guys are criminals.
Right.
You tell immediately by the way that they are holding this guy up. It looks like they're either interrogating him, we're gonna mug him, or some nature.
I'm still a little shaky on 5th ed held actions. If I was to hold action for Borky to engage something, could I both move and attack it when Borky engages it?
No.
No, you have to. You have to. That's just your action. You cannot move unless your dash is your action.
And then it would only be the dash, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get to do anything else.
Sorry, that just threw a wrench in everything. I'm actually gonna call out to them. I want a thieves' cant, but I don't know if this would apply. Just as a warning. What would that be to try and talk them down?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
And what are you gonna say to them to talk them down?
Listen, guys, you can't be this dumb. There's 3 of us. Or, excuse me, there's 3 of you.
Hey!
And 5 of us. You don't want to do this.
Roll a persuasion check. Actually, intimidation would actually be what that would be.
Oh, good. I have no charisma.
You gotta do that at 20, baby!
20.
All right.
You
Well done.
watch as the guy kind of lowers his weapon and goes, "Yo," he's kind of smacking his buddy. He goes, "Hold on a minute, man. I think that's a were-raven." And they all just kind of look super nervous. It's like,
No, that's bad. I don't want that notoriety.
Where?
Embrace this title.
Victor, you watch as the guy in front of you, his name is Milb, you've learned, just kind of shoves you to the ground.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, you kind of get tossed to the ground. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
9. You fall to the ground. Your hat does not fall off, but you do just kind of
good.
crash into like a wet puddle, which isn't so great. And he kind of like jabs a finger at the four of you guys. Well, remember this, Creepy Whale Raven and your friends. And they all kind of just begin to run off.
Come back with more next time, pussies!
Well,
Right.
that's
Good job, Freckles.
Borky's looking around right now. I can't see the raven.
Greckles goes up to this mysterious figure.
Are you all right?
Oh, fantastic! Oh, and pay no mind to them. They're this welcoming to everyone. It's they're very welcoming. And I take his hand and pick myself up and dust myself off.
Would anyone be remiss if they were gone?
Oh, probably more lads of theirs. I would be a little bit sad. We do this every week. It's quite fun, actually.
Are you Solomon?
I might be, depending on who this Solomon is.
He's a guy we're supposed to say hello to. Borky is trying to recollect after we get to the tower, which this is not it. So,
I thought his name was Sullivan.
oh man, I hope we know what it is because we're in trouble then.
Wait a minute. I kind of like, just kind of look you guys up and down. Wait a minute. You're adventurers, aren't you?
More or less.
Suppose
I guess
so.
so.
I've dabbled.
So you're on an epic quest to save the realm.
Possibly.
Your expectations are a little high there.
No, of course you are. Look at you. No one in their right mind would dress up like that unless they weren't trying to save the world. Besides, half of you don't even have a shirt.
That's
I'm a
true.
musician.
So you're trying to find this Solomon person. And then
Roll a
what?
Yes.
Roll a
Perhaps you-
history check, Victor.
Okay. There. 8.
There we go. You know of Solomon through rumors. He is a wizard that lives on the edge of town. You think he's on vacation, though. He's been gone for a while, but you're not certain.
Oh, okay, I relay this, just like I might know a Solomon.
Really? Do you know where he is?
Well, I might be able to take you to him if you take me along with you.
How far away is it? How far? Oh God, are we on the other side
mean-
of the continent?
You can't really lead us there if we don't take you along with us.
Oh, that's true.
By
And
the way,
this also reeks as a bodyguard situation.
no, I'm a bodyguard.
Yeah. Well,
Bodyguard, even.
Speaking
I
of
thought you said you were a body. I thought you said you were a body inspector to that lady.
All right, let's move past that. Shall we?
By the way, we haven't had a good chance to introduce ourselves because of our rude our little friends there. What are your names?
You could call me Greckles Birdman.
you can call me Task.
Birdman, Task.
Panic Grimtongue, the best damn bard in the realm, and don't you forget it.
Oh, might have to compete with you.
Borky, Slayer of Athtar.
Oh my goodness.
Borky, I really don't think you should be throwing that one
No,
around.
I'm glad
That-
you.
that's
Yeah.
No.
Task just turns around and looks at him like,
Borky's just got the spear in his hand. I'm proud of that.
Borky. Now would be a good time to do that thing you did over at the tavern.
I just get wide-eyed and get really close up to Borky. Oh my goodness, was that some sort of demon king that was ruling a bunch of slaves and you freed them all?
Yes,
No,
it was.
decapitated
Exactly
them.
that.
Task nods his head, Porky.
Yes, but no.
Athtar the Terrible, yes, that's exactly right.
Yes, but actually no.
Okay, guys, focus. Victor,
Ah, yes, of course.
we need to get moving, because if those guys are coming back with more guys, well, let's not be here if that happens.
Did
Oh,
you
it's
just
interesting
name
that
him
you know my
Victor?
name before I introduce myself. But
Sorry, I thought you did already.
Did you just
Sorry.
name him Victor?
it's okay.
But what is your name?
Greckles is psychic.
Of course, I am Victor Yavera Likar Quibble, Swan of the Moonkite Circus, Wooer of Beauties, Artist of the Blade, Prince of Song, Slayer of the Wicked, and Lord of Presentation.
Oh,
But most
we're
people
using
just
our
call me
full
Rat.
titles then.
What was it? Most people just call you what?
Rat.
What was the
Rat,
last part
you
of
know.
your title? That got a cut talk door. What was the last part of your title there?
Wicked, Slayer of the Wicked and Lord of Presentation. But most people just call me Rat.
Hi,
then.
rat.
Very well.
Oh, we're using our
Okay.
full titles then.
We don't have time for yours.
Of course, now, to
In
the
the
matter
far
of
off
hand.
distance, you guys hear a gong, gong.
Rat, what is that?
gong.
Yeah, what is that?
It's the clock tower in the center of town.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good starting point. Yeah, follow me, gentlemen. And I start to lead them the way towards where I think maybe Solomon might be.
Okay. As you guys move throughout the city, first of all, actual city. This is not a work in progress. This is a fully established place. You guys walk and there's cobblestone under your feet. No more mud, no more muck or dust. It is all well kept, well organized. There are lanterns at every single street corner. There are clear pathways for villagers and civilians to walk about, and you see a lot of guards, more than in Alabas, and not in any sort of like
Big Brother
control
way.
sort of way. Yeah, it's more just like they have the resources to have a lot of guards, so they have a lot of guards. Specifically, you guys do note that the emblem on most of the armor is Avon. As you guys do know, just from Bork in general, most of the guard here are Avon, either clerics or paladins.
No trainees. No trainees.
No, they all look like fully trained guards. They have this sort of stance to them that they have been well trained.
Big boys, not squires.
No, these guys are probably slightly below Doros and Bork. They're
Jeez.
they're legit as hell.
Can you describe the buildings and the height of them and the look of it?
The buildings are very Victorian-esque.
Okay.
Beautiful glass windows, where you guys are kind of used to the wood sort of simple buildings of Alabas. Set stonework, very beautiful. Beautiful tinted glass with usually lanterns hanging out. You can even see people. Some people are kind of bringing in the lanterns to refill the oil and then place them back out at the front of homes. Lots of wood framing. Think about this is such a weird reference, but World of Warcraft, the humans land essentially, but with
Okay.
a more darker stonework.
So Worgen.
Yeah, the Worgen
actually,
starting
yeah,
area.
the Worgen, yeah.
Okay.
Worgen or the undead area if it wasn't awful.
That's true.
Sad.
If it wasn't all corpsey.
Yeah. And
As we
there's
pass,
people.
sorry.
The people you guys see as you're walking by are you, Borky? Are you putting up your disguise cloak?
Nope.
Greckles, however, is going to be casting Disguise Self to try and just look like random human.
Okay.
Just based on the other.
Ah,
based
yes,
on the dress
human.
of the other human.
Regular guy.
Regular guy.
You're now Greckles human.
Human.
Yes, I'm Greckles
yes.
human.
Does he
No
have
longer
anime
Birdman.
hair? Does he have blue
No.
anime hair?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You're taking this too soon.
As you guys are walking, first of all, the guards are giving a huge stink eye to Borky, and you even look as one whispers to another guard, and the guard begins to walk off. As you guys are walking.
As this happens, I kind of elbow Borky and pay them no mind. They're real friendly, and I kind of give some finger guns to some other guards.
They all give you they were giving a stink eye to Borky. They all narrow their eyes at you, Rat.
I
It's just
believe
like-
him.
Yeah, I'm real popular. I know everyone in here.
Yeah, they all seem to be narrowing their eyes is that him? Yay!
That might actually be helpful. We're looking for a very elusive fellow. Elusive in that we don't know quite what he looks like.
Oh, let's see. Ooh, a mystery. Oh, this is just like Fugak the Great when he was captured by some feral beast and he had to find some sort of mysterious wizard to help him escape. Ooh, this is perfect.
What did he live or die?
I don't know. I've only read to the second chapter. It's very exciting, though.
Tell me when you finish.
I see you too are a fan of the classics.
As you guys keep
Well, all right then.
Yeah. Silence. In the far off distance, I don't know, freaking Hasrad's nerd. The one immediate thing that sticks out to you guys as you guys continue to walk, Alavast is a city of people of mercenary beginnings. There are people here wearing fancy clothes, and even when you went to the most formal events, fancy clothes was basically armor and uniform. This is like fancy clothes on like the suit jacket with coattails sort of level with top hats and things.
Oh, Tash like shivers and just goes, "Oh, this really is a stiff town."
Everyone looks so nice.
Oh yes, of course. Fashion is very, very important in Barcelona.
You guys, you're leading them to the clock tower?
Yes, just to kind of get my bearings because that's like a central area, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. You make your way to the square. In the center of the town, you see a massive bronze statue of what appears to be a similar guard with a downwards pointing claymore in a mound of dirt, which is meant to shape as a mountain. It's actually almost identical to the one that you guys saw in Everbright. This appears to be a statue of the god of the mountains and justice, Avon.
Cool.
And then beyond it, you see just towering above you is this massive clock tower attached to this huge, massive building, like bigger than any in Alabast. And there's a large, almost orange, like glass clock on the top of it, and the hands are just moving up at the top. And you see people kind of coming in and out. Many people who appear to be of the cloth, various worshippers. It's a very, very beautiful, intricate building. Almost like a Notre Dame meets Big Ben sort of design.
Okay. Rat, I have a question. Something's been gnawing at me ever since we shook off the bandits.
Oh, ask away.
With all the guards that are around here, would they not be more active in seeking down ruffians like that? Like, I mean, they ran out into the street, and more than likely would have met one in common glance.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. They do seem to wander around, just out in the open. Perhaps I could ask my god friend of that. I do have an actual friend. I mean, I'm friends with everyone, but I have a proper good lad friend that could possibly help us out with that.
1 second, I'm gonna hop out, hop back in real quickly.
Okay.
1 second, guys.
You're roboting a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're roboting a little
Oh,
bit.
okay. I
You
don't
sound
know.
fine now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greckles is actually going to incite that comment about being friends with everyone.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a deception check, Rat.
Oh man.
That's a nat
That's
one.
Yeah, buddy!
23 deception. He really is friends with everyone.
Wow, he must be a popular fellow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm glad I got the nat one out of the way. That's all I can say.
Can I roll an insight on that?
I'm gonna say Greckles will be the one to insight.
Okay,
on
fair
that
enough,
one.
fair enough.
Rat, you do see your guard friend actually currently walking down a street view, and the moment he sees you and sees who you're with, you notice it's the guard who ran off and is pointing at Borky. And he literally turns. He's a bald man, pretty like big, kind of rotund. He takes one glance, sees you, and you just see his expression just go, oh, just like.
I enthusiastically wave over, Gulliver! Oi, Gulliver!
He
Just, like,
turns.
really loud.
His nose bridge is grabbed so quickly.
Yeah, just like really, just really loud and not acknowledging anybody else who might hear. Just like, wait, hey!
You almost like smack a lady walking by with an umbrella. Hey, she keeps walking.
Oh, my
you watch
apologies.
as he watches. He kind of gestures to the guard, and the guard kind of gives this nod, gives you one final like really stink eye, Borky, and then kind of goes back to his post. And you watch as Gulliver like runs up. His armor is kind of clanking against him. He just kind of runs up. Oh, I'm not as young as I used to be. Rat, what are you doing?
Well, I made some new friends, look!
Yeah, I noticed.
And they're trying to find someone named Solomon. Would you know anything about that?
You mean the wizard?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that'd be him, yes, sir.
Yeah, he went on a vacation to Tatsalon Jungle a week ago.
How long is he gonna be gone?
I don't know. I'm not a wizard.
Oh.
Insight to check if he's a wizard. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna fucking do it.
All right.
8!
He's a wizard.
He is not a wizard. He's very clearly not a wizard. He might know magic, but he's not a wizard.
Borky's rubbing his chin, just nodding slowly.
Look, Rat. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Oh, geez, sorry.
You put that knife
What are you
away.
doing?
You put that knife away right now.
I misclicked. I'm sorry.
Why, Greckles, you've stabbed yourself.
Right in your beautiful bird butt, Grex.
I was
Why?
just trying to click off the
In the
screen.
words of Remy, why are you like this?
You man, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. It was a misclick. I'm sorry.
Look,
Okay.
It's a lot of
Oh.
damage. No.
with all due respect, Rat, your friends here are a little colorful, and I don't mean just because that one's red. He points to you, Task.
I'm green.
Well, if you
Yeah, I
think I'm
noticed that.
if you think I'm colorful, then why did you not catch all those colorful bandits that took your friend hostage?
Look, no one's proven guilty unless there's evidence. That's the way of Avon, and that's the way that we do things around here.
So does that mean you didn't hear them screaming into the night, saying that they would remember this and take the revenge?
Looks to you, Rat. You really need to stop messing with those guys.
But, Gulliver, don't you think it's a little bit odd that these people are acting up and we have so much security around here and they're not doing anything about it?
It's almost like their giant weasel fighting ring got busted, and now they're scattered to the wind.
Well,
So
perhaps
why
they
not
should
take
be...
them into custody?
We already took the ones that are guilty with evidence to custody. They're awaiting trial in Tricadia Capital.
Weasel fighting ring. Aw, they're small fry.
Oh, it's not. It's brutal. You ever see a weasel rip out another's jugular? It is not fun.
That's wild.
I've ripped out a weasel's jugular before.
That's normal because you have a bow, and I expect that of you, but not of people doing it for sport. That's messed up.
Rat, this sounds like you might have a hand as to why their ring went down. Am I correct in this?
Well, of course. I was walking around and just minding my own business and doing as I do with this little one that I found, and then I suddenly stumbled upon the ring, and I did what was right. I called it in. I made sure that it came to an end, because that is just disgusting.
And yet
Why
there's
would I
no
do that?
and yet there's no justice for him. Points over to looks to the guard and looks over to Rat. And yet you have no justice for him for protection?
Look, we waived him for all of his past trespassing charges and breaking and entering and other petty theft. That's what he gets for that one.
It wasn't really.
Everybody
breaking
check
and
your
entering.
wallets.
Yeah, checking wallets.
Pat your back pockets.
1
It
second.
was, I like to call it more like incidental exploration.
Oh, yeah, incidental exploration with a little bit of theft to follow. I know about the wand.
I check my bag. I check my
You guys
pocket.
all have your money.
Yeah, we're.
Listen,
Okay.
listen. We can make this really, really easy. All we're doing is just trying to find a simple tavern.
Okay, what tavern you looking for?
We're trying to find the Dragon's Hoard Tavern.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 streets over. The bartender's name is, Lenny. He's very nice.
You said Lenny?
Lenny, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. That's all we honestly really need at this point.
Rat? He turns and looks to you, Rat. I don't want another repeat of Tuesday. You know what you did.
We don't.
I just give him a little salute. I will be on my best behavior.
I don't believe you.
That's all right.
Fair enough. All right,
keep
well.
up the good work, buddy. And I pat him on the back.
Okay, yep, that's me. Good old Gulliver, always a pal. Oh, Avon, help me. He kind of walks away.
Don't worry, I'll pay you back one day.
No, you won't.
I probably won't.
And he never
Oh.
did.
That's why you call. That's why they call you Rat, huh?
A little bit. It's got a ring to it, don't you think?
I guess.
Besides, you know, when people throw insults, sometimes you doesn't hurt as much. Anyway, let's go to this tavern.
Okay, you guys make your way through town. Definitely, like in Alabas, people would notice you and say hello, and there was this huge jive. People are actively avoiding all of you, and it's like you know when a hawk flies into sparrows and all the sparrows disperse.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that when you guys are walking through town.
We're like parting the sea, huh?
Yeah.
Borky, now might be a good time to put that thing to good use.
No.
Then why did you bring it?
At
Why
first,
did you buy it?
What is it?
it's a cloak of disguise self.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got it because I was scared of making a scene, but no, I was thinking.
You're making a scene!
I'm not making a scene. They just like what they see or hate it.
Oh,
No, all of them look like at any point they could just lynch Borky. Like, tensions are quite high. You don't need to check for that.
Borky, friendo, trust me. This town, it's got a lot to learn. Just because you look a little bit different, pay them no mind. They're all stuck up.
Nah,
Trust me.
thanks, Rat. Appreciate that. But to answer your question, guys, I got it because I was like, for the longest time, I was like ashamed of stuff and being an orc and stuff. But like after everything we did last trip, I'm not so scared of like showcasing it. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah,
Borky,
But they're going to lynch all of us
No.
if you don't.
Dude, well,
you could inadvertently get us all killed.
Does a 19 hit you, Borky?
it does.
Oh, shit!
It does.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as a man throws a rock at you.
Jesus.
And the guards don't do anything.
Who the hell did... I fucking immediately look...
Perception check.
What direction? Who,
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
That's persuasion.
Oh, 20! Oh, wait.
No, that's... There we go. 7.
Soft 20.
Okay. You can't really tell. It's a sea of humans. You do see a woman just kind of jab and go, "We won't forget Valinia! Fucking green skin." And she keeps moving.
Was it Valinia?
Valinia, yeah.
Valinia.
Remy.
V-E or V-A?
Oh, sorry, Valina. It's called Valina.
Oh.
My bad. Yeah.
Can you spell it out?
Vellina. Rat can roll a history check on that. And actually, Panic can also roll a history check on that.
11.
12.
12. Okay. You guys don't know the story. The basis of it is Valina was just completely decimated by orcs, and all the people who survived were taken as slaves.
Oh.
The orc tribes in Tricadia are fucking monsters in this place. In Alavas and other places, they're more civilized. In this place, they are like almost like animals.
And they are green skinned too.
They are green skinned also because the main valleys here are green.
Under his breath, Rat just kind of swears a little bit and then just, "Borky, are you alright?" And I try to look
Is there a
kind of
little
where
trick?
the rock hit.
Is there a little trickle of blood coming down Borky's head?
No, you got hit by your shoulder.
Borky
Yeah.
just kind
I
of
just-
Borky just crosses his shoulder. Yep. Crosses his arms. I'm fine. Borky keeps walking.
Borky, I know that I'm proud of you for being proud of being what you are, but you're gonna get hurt like this. Maybe
Borky just
use
bends
the
down.
cloak.
If I put the cloak on in the middle of everyone, they're not going to assume I'm hiding amongst them, create a bunch of paranoia or something like that. I might put it on later. I might not. A rock won't
Let's
knock me
wait.
down.
I'm just saying you can use it to change your skin color. Be a different kind of orc.
Be one of those white orcs that.
No, do not take that out of context.
Ah,
There were-
wow, I'm
listen,
so
no,
taking
yeah,
it out of
no.
context.
Listen,
First the
also-
black dragon, and now the
No, like the orcs that we met up north with the Northlanders. That's what I'm referencing.
I
The
see.
twin orcs, yeah, they were
Jesus.
white skinned.
Jesus, guys!
Coastal orcs are kind of like a blue color. Mountain dwarves, mountain orcs are gray. So basically, the
those-
color of the skin kind of determines where they're from.
God, all those green orcs. I don't like the way he said green.
the guy literally yelling green skin at Borky.
Borky just keeps his arms crossed and just keeps walking.
Borky, one thing we could do. Once we get inside the tavern, it's dark. It'll be probably dark and dimly lit. You'll find a good place to maybe slink off into the corner and then transform into something else.
We're just worried about you, big guy.
I'll think about it. Borky says and keeps walking.
We're just worried
Tass
about you.
Tass wants to grab at his pant leg and have him go down to his ear.
Just keep walking, guys. Let's keep walking.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're gonna keep
walking.
walking. We're gonna keep walking. I just want to
Right.
say something to him.
You guys hear noises up ahead. I'm gonna say everybody roll perception checks, and Task, you get advantage.
Hell yeah!
8.
I needed it. A 19.
Alright.
All right. Wow. Only Task hears this.
We're also caught up.
You hear, as you guys are kind of talking amongst yourselves, Task, you hear a sound that's familiar to you. It is the sound of gnashing teeth, kobold like chatter, and just like a strange like shrieking noise. As you turn the corner, you see what looks to be hunters of some kind. They have various different cages. One contains a griffin, which appears to be just kind of sleeping. One of the smaller cages, you see a black kobold, which is like frothing at the mouth, and the eyes are dilated, like sharp, and it's just like anything that's kind of reaching into like the cage, it's just like ripping to shreds.
Oh.
Like they're tossing in a squirrel into it, and they rip it to shreds. Roll a medicine check. I will say with advantage.
Fuck,
Is he rabid?
15.
That is a feral kobold that has a disease. You know this disease. Basically, same thing with the orcs, kind of reverts them to a more like primal state. They become more like animals.
Oh,
And-
man.
As we see this, Rat just kind of just looks over to the command. Pay them no mind, the poor saps. They're just like this sometimes. You don't really know.
I
Some
do.
help
That's a
and-
disease.
The disease.
That's not natural. That is not of his own volition. Something is plaguing him.
Well, unfortunately, the city hasn't done much to help this situation, and you can see it here. And I just gesture. They're not in nice living conditions, are they?
No, they are. They're actually
Oh, they
very
are?
comfortable living.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow,
And like
fuck
you even see like the people who are around the cage are actually talking currently to a cleric and like pointing to the
Oh.
kobold. And like you notice he's got like scratches on him, probably from either other feral kobolds or himself. And you kind of hear them chatting amongst themselves. I will say
let's see.
Greckles. I say Greckles because you're stealthy. You can sneak up. Roll a perception check with advantage if you want to slip in. And try and
Absolutely.
listen in.
With a 10. God, I can't roll well tonight.
It's okay. Okay, you still hear them. They're not hiding the conversation.
Sure.
The hunter kind of turns and goes, "Yeah, we thought it was lycanthropy, but it's not. So it looks like it's that disease." And like you see the cleric, and she's kind of making notes. She goes, "How long do you know?" He goes, "I don't know. Looking at it and based off the scratches, probably I'd say maybe 2-3 years." She kind of sighs. She goes, "At that point, a cure disease spell won't work, unfortunately. We could either release him or we could just, She kind of gives the hunter a look. Goes, "Yeah, it might be best just to go with that option then, much less he hurt himself or others for now." And just kind of go about the statistics of that. And like you get a close look at it, and it is like staring at you, like heaving. Like you've been around Task. This is not at all what Task or any other kobold has been like.
This isn't task anger. This is beyond task anger.
This
Its
is
head
advanced.
is like twitching slightly as if there's something wrong with its neck. Its eyes are dilated. You do notice there's like scratches, and you looking at them, they are self-inflicted almost. The scales have been flaked off. You just see
God.
raw skin underneath. Yeah, this is a very like long time case of this. And like it sees you, and the moment it hits you, you feel like prey. That is a predator. You are prey.
Oof.
It's a very uncomfortable feeling, and you watch as they're wheeled away. The griffin, they also take away. Looks like they're going to be training it.
Do I recognize the griffin?
Roll knowledge, Arcana, because it's technically a monstrosity.
Nah, 9.
No, it's different than Volo. It's like a zebra almost instead. Like it's got these sort of striped patterns, almost tiger-like. The head is has almost like a mane. You almost thought it was a hippogriff at first because hippogriffs have like the horse sort of features. It has the front talons of a bird and the back talons of a cat, but the cat appears to be kind of almost like a tiger, like a very subdued brown and black. The wings are this just completely black. And the head is got stripes, almost like a zebra, leading up to this white head with a long, midnight blue beak. Essentially, it seems very contented in the cage. It doesn't seem to mind at all.
Well, Task is just staring at all of us and just in the just uneasy. Oh, that was jarring to say the least. I want to head over to the cleric.
Okay. You guys kind of make your way through, and the cleric's just kind of taking notes. The religious symbol, I will say this because you would know this, is obviously Avon. And she seems very astute, older woman, maybe 40s, 50s. kind of taking notes and just like kind of like trying to get the water off of her, like her quill and everything, and like the words are bleeding, and she's just like, oh jeez, come on. Oh my god. She looks down at you, Task, because like, after seeing a feral one, seeing one, it's like, oh, okay.
Be still, I'm not inflicted.
I see that, yes. I'm sorry, were they a friend of yours?
No, they are a stranger to me, but I am new
okay.
here, and I've seldom... I know there's such a thing as id syndrome, but I've never seen anything like that. What happened to him?
There are rumors that vampires in some of the western mountains are capturing living things to test the limits of certain diseases and afflictions.
What was that specifically?
We call it frenzy. It's when the kobold or other lizard folk tend to disregard any sense of civilized behavior, tend to become irritable, irritated, eventually leading into cases of mania, violence, and then soon after, self-inflicted violence as well as others. This one was caught near a farmland. It killed about 2 or 3 goats, didn't eat any of them, and basically the farmer and his wife were stuck inside of the home until some guards noticed the commotion after picking up some eggs. So...
Am I a danger for just being here, considering it's a kobold attack?
No. I mean, the onset of this disease, it takes a while. If we can get it within the first year, it's curable. But if it's left to perpetuate over the course of, well, in this case, 3 years, unfortunately, there's not much else to be done besides that of a wish spell, which I'm sorry is unfortunately next to impossible to achieve.
So this is lingering then, and not something that happens overnight.
No, it's slow signs. So if you do feel yourself feeling different or odd, definitely consult a local clergy. They should be willing to treat you. And she kind of gives a glance to you, Borky, and you see some discomfort, not judgment, but like actual like fear from her. Okay. There's this pause. She looks back down to Task and goes, if you or your companions need healing, with the right payment, we'd be willing to oblige so.
We will keep that in consideration. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Just so we can gauge a price on that.
Oh God! Oh, you're.
Hi.
It's like he was in the silhouette and you just opened your eyes or something. I don't.
Hi. Yes.
Hello. Hi, Panic Grimtongue. Pleasure to meet you.
You have horns.
I do. Yes, that is correct. Would you like to touch them?
No, I really don't.
Whoa, that's forward.
Wait.
Panic.
Listen, any of you can touch my horn anytime you want to. That's not solicitation. It's just touching my head.
Borky just says, "How much will it cost for healing at your church?"
Well, it's about 10. It depends on what you want specifically. If you want like just a simple cure wound spell, it's about 10 Tricadian guildens. If you're looking for something like a remove curse, you're looking at maybe about 50 Tricadian guildens.
Okay.
Okay, ballpark.
Alrighty.
That is, of course, if we have someone willing to do so.
I would.
She jumps and sees you. Oh, rat. Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
I've got some coin to spare.
Oh, please, no.
You really are popular around here, aren't you?
Oh, yes, he's popular, all right.
Well, of course, so? I'd be willing to foot the expenses.
Are you willing to still pay for the damages, your little escapade in our cellar?
What damages? I like to consider it redecorating. Free redecoration.
We are currently out of a supply of potions due to reasons. And she turns and looks at you.
Rat just coyly just kind of hands behind his back, just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, if you need any services. If you need any services, do feel free to ask. She kind of sets the quill on her clipboard. I have duties to attend to and a cellar to clean. She kind of gives you a little stink eye and leaves.
That was Tass doesn't even finish that sentence. He just walks away. Let's find this tavern.
Agreed. Borky follows him immediately with his arms crossed.
All right.
Yeah.
Rat, you're beginning to remind me a lot of myself.
That's not a good thing. Anyway, when we get to the tavern,
Wow.
when we get to the tavern, guys, I have a bit of an idea if you'll roll with me on it.
What's that?
Mhm.
Well,
I'm
I'm
on
ar-
that show.
That's a different show. Yeah, I like it.
Greckles kinds of huddles in close with you guys so as to not let other people hear this.
I'll go by the name of Griffith Ravenloft. I'm already in disguise. I can easily change my
We
voice.
can't use that name. You have to use a different name. Ravenloft is trademarked. I will say
Oh.
that.
Balls.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Just
Right,
say
this whole
Griffin.
campaign shut down now.
With respect to D&D and their intellectual properties, I'm going to say
Such a
let's
nice
not.
name.
It is.
Big G.
Why not
That's-
Raven? Why not Ravenholm? That's also.
Or go by
copyrighted.
your street
Damn it.
name, G. Reckles.
I like Ravenholm is good. Ravenholm is good. I like that.
Ravenholm.
Ravenholm.
So, isn't that also copyrighted?
Yes, Half-Life 2.
Only
Yes,
by
yeah.
Half-Life 2, but no one cares. Okay.
That's true.
They're not gonna make 3. They're
No,
not gonna
here. Ravenholm. Salvaged it.
Yep.
Ravenholm. Got it. Okay.
So I'll go in with that alias name. I'll get the information we need, and we can get out of here. Find somewhere to keep Borky out of trouble. Rat, I like you, but you might be a little bit of trouble here too. I'll just tell you what, we'll get you a drink on us. How's that sound?
Rat kind of looks a little bit disappointed, so I'm not coming along.
No, of course you're coming along. We need someone who knows the lay of the land. It's just we need to keep you on the down low.
Why don't you just have him talk to the bartender? You've been to this bar, right?
Oh yes, I've been to all the bars. They're great.
Because we need to go in as a neutral, not necessarily as a stink eye. And we've been getting close.
Why don't you come in
Victor, I
after
thought-
us with Rat?
Oh.
Or how about this? How about you guys go in with Rat and then I come after? If anything weird goes wrong, I'm sure they'd be happy to see a normal, quote, normal face.
As long as you can gather as much information as you possibly can, we'll keep you separate from us.
Absolutely.
Above game, I would like him to go with you, actually, just to be. To help out
Why?
with- Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I like this
so,
plan.
so everybody else is going in first, and then Greckles and Rat are going to go in.
Okay.
All right, you guys do find the tavern. You do see a sign, a very cute, almost similar to your guys's sign of a dragon curling around what looks like a tankard. It's almost like eerily close.
They stole our
Soup.
look.
You see warm orange glowing light on the inside. Very short, like the actual it's only one floor, obviously. Establishment, and the doors are closed. Two sets of doors. There's no appears to be any guards outside. It's kind of midday, like 1-2 p.m. So there's not really anyone in there, but the door is unlocked. You guys grab the door, and in the moment you guys open the door, you feel a rush of warm hearth air. You smell the musty scent of like a log cabin, the smell of potatoes cooking on fire, chicken and other foods, and you hear the sounds of just a clattering of dishes, the sounds of the scraping of chairs on the wood flooring. You walk into a very quaint establishment. The only thing about it is half of the furniture is sitting in the corner of the room destroyed, with the other half of it sitting out nicely. You see the bartender currently like wiping down a glass and goes, "Oh, come on in then. Get out of that damn rain."
We'll do so.
Borky does that.
Sits right at the bar.
I'll press the digitation us all dry.
Oh, nice.
As you walk in and you guys sit down, you guys gonna sit down at the counter, or are you guys gonna sit down at a chair? Or
I'm gonna take the
table?
counter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you guys gonna take the counter?
Yeah, same. Yeah.
You guys slide into the counter. The bartender stops and looks at you, Borky, and goes, "You're a greenskin walking around this town.
Yeah. Now they already welcome me with a rock to the head. So.
And you got fucking balls."
Well, you know, I do.
I do too.
And be careful if I were you, friend.
Task does as well.
I will be. I figured why not walk. I figured, what better way to represent the Oaks than by walking around and not making a big deal.
Are you representing the orcs here?
No,
No. He's from Alabama.
I'm from very far away.
Okay, because when people look at you, you're gonna bring back bad memories for them. You realize that, right?
We've tried to.
How
Because
does
you understand that they don't hate you, but what happened, right?
From what I gathered, yeah, what you're saying makes a lot of sense.
5,000 people gone.
Oof.
Like that.
Damn.
And all the women and children taken.
How long ago?
2 years?
Ah, shit, that's fresh.
What's the state of the orcs here then at that point?
Oh, they're fucking monsters. I think they're working under one of the vampires. The vampires are currently fighting, as they do.
What's the clan name? Borky
I don't
says, like,
fucking know. I don't fucking know.
is that the bartender or you?
The both. There's no name. They're working for a vampire. They're not a clan anymore.
Oh, shit. Damn.
If it's all the same to you, I'd like to wash away a bit of unsightliness due to vampires. Can I have an ale?
Alright, 1 ale. And that'll be half of the Tricadian Gildan if you got a half piece.
I give him. Well, I don't have a half. Sadly, I do not.
It's basically a half piece is like...
He can buy an ale for me with his whole piece.
That's fair. Go ahead.
Yeah, he brings out drink. Very thick ale. Like, Alabas, you had a whole plethora of different types. The ale here is very thick, very rich, and you are getting high-quality booze here.
Okay, so I'm gonna pretend like Task is like, taking in the scent, but I'm also trying to use my survival to check if it's poisoned or anything.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
13.
Smells like honey.
Honey.
I don't feel any malice in this.
Can
do
Can I like check this bartender on how he feels?
Are
like,
you in
'cause
the
he's giving-
building?
No,
You're
we're not.
outside with
Oh,
Greco,
no, we're not
yeah.
inside yet. Never mind. My bad.
I assume we were lingering outside waiting for a good time to come in.
Okay, yeah.
Reminds
figure
me
once
of
they
my
get settled.
youth.
Right, yeah.
You drank alcohol in your youth?
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a cool uncle called Greckles.
I'm a musician. Do
By
all
the
sorts
by-
of crazy things to get inspiration.
I knew those bards were bad influences.
By the by, sir, what's all that about? I point over to the furniture in the corner.
Oh, there was an incident. A huge bar fight, as it happens. This half-elf guy came in. His name was, I don't know, Vickman or something like that. And one thing led to another, and sure enough, one small escapade evolved into a brawl. Broke most of my furniture. Most of them were antiques. Things people will do. He just pours another ale and slides it over to you, Barky.
Oh, thank you. Is this on the house?
No, you're paying for it.
I didn't ask for a bit. Oh, jeepers creepers.
Well, that's that.
All right, so outside, seeing that everyone's getting drinks and whatnot, Rat, you see Greckles kind of in his disguise, just kind of lean down.
Okay, I just need you to follow my lead, all right?
Ooh, espionage. Lead the way.
All right, Mr. Rat. All right, Mr. Rat. I see. Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. As we just casually walk in.
Oh, okay.
Roll it.
Of course, my good friend. Yes.
Oh Lord. Are
Roll
you
it. Both of you roll a deception check.
Are you Dr. Weird Ravenholm?
Hey, 25.
Hey, 11.
Hey, that's good.
I've done everything I could to try and make my deception good. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was so close for you to
But
succeed.
can I please have advantage because I am
No.
I am disguised and I'm using mimicry voice.
No, it doesn't matter. He's never seen you before, so it doesn't matter. He got a 12. He looks at you, then looks at you, Rat, and
Don't
looks
break
at you.
composure.
He literally looks at you and he goes, "No one asks Rat for directions. Who are you and why are you here?" And he jabs a finger towards you.
All right, calm down. I'm actually on official business, but I'm trying not to cause a scene. If we can just bring it down a little bit, it'll be all right.
You! And he jabs a finger towards you, Rat.
What?
I'm watching you.
I just hold up my hands in like a what the hell motion.
And this
Just
is
like,
why I didn't want Rat with me. Okay, no, it's okay. It's fine.
I'm
Get
sorry.
in here, get a drink, and you don't start another fight. He just jabs a finger towards you, Rat.
I wasn't starting a fight. I was practicing choreography.
Oh, yes, you tripped on the guy and knocked his beer out of his hand.
I just grumble and take a seat.
I'm sorry for not introducing myself. I'm Griffith Ravenholm. Please excuse me. I take it you are Lenny. Is that correct?
Yeah.
This is a bit difficult to explain, but we're looking for someone on behalf of
Look,
Yes.
look. You're not from around here, are you?
Well, of course not. I was about to say that I'm actually from Alavast.
Oh, well, you don't have to do the proper speak in a bar. You know, this is where you don't have to do the proper speak.
Yeah, get a drink, stranger.
Thank heavens. I actually think I shall. Let me have what they're having.
Nail just turns around and and he puts it down. As you kind of go to reach for your own, he kind of snatches the glass away from you, Rat, and goes, "Not for you."
I just sink into my arms, just like crossed on the bar.
I'm sorry, this will be very quick. I'm just needing a little bit of information, as I don't have much to go on. I'm looking for a gentleman, possibly constantly inebriated, but I'm not quite sure, wearing silver armor. And I know that may not help very much.
Oh,
but-
silver, not silver armor, like iron steel armor, eh?
Quite possibly. The description is a little...
White hair on the face, white, messy hair. Drink anyone under the table, gentlemen.
That sounds like my gentleman. Someone who's hit the sauce, so to speak, a little too hard.
Yeah, I had to cut him off. He's been here. He left about 2 days ago. He's been here for a while, but he jumped town 2 days ago.
Jumped town?
His name was let's see if he remembers his name.
Oh my god, this is an important role.
I think his name was something Pilchard. He put his room down as Pilchard, yeah.
Pilchard. And oh, I'm sorry, what was that description one more time?
White facial hair, white, kind of very messy, not very well groomed. Armor, couldn't really tell what the symbol on it was. It seemed very damaged, old armor.
Old armor. Long hair or shorter?
Shorter-ish. Past the ears a little bit, I think.
Thank you, friend. Here's something on me, and I'll pass him just a full gilden.
Thank you, appreciate it. Won't pay for my furniture. He shoots you a look, Rat, but appreciate it. He pockets it.
And keep the change with the ale.
He actually mentioned where he was heading, if that matters to you.
That matters a great deal for me, sir.
He's heading eastward towards Longdale.
Eastward towards Longdale.
Yeah, I noticed some info on the board about werewolf hunting, and I think he may have taken up on that and left.
Ooh.
Werewolf hunting, eh? A lot of werewolves around, Longdale, you see? Hey, we from not out of town, forgive me here.
Ask Rat. They're teeming through those woods. You take a step in there, you're dead.
There are werewolves everywhere.
Borky looks around.
Borky
looks around terrified.
Not in town. Not in town. You're safe here. But...
Not always, boy. Not always, boy. He looks to you, Rat. Rumors, I heard it. There was one wandering around the town eating people at night. A
So-
full-blooded werewolf.
Full-blooded? Are there half-bloods?
Yeah. Basically, you got the ones that were born of it. You got the ones that were made into them. The ones made into them have no control. The ones who were born into it have control.
Are there no diplomatic full-bloods?
He turns to you, Rat, and starts laughing his ass off.
Well, and then I just under his breath, Rat just goes, well, considering the attitude towards outsiders in this town, maybe they deserved it.
They don't like us, son. They don't want civilization. They don't want conversation.
Well,
Then no one in this town. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna considering what we saw in this town. As soon as they see a single orc, I wouldn't say the town thinks the same. I wouldn't say the town's too much different.
Orcs can be reasoned with.
It's true.
A fucking wolf after your blood cannot be reasoned with.
So they hold no ire towards us if we smite one down on sight.
Who? You mean us? If you kill
Yeah.
a werewolf? Oh, we'll
The
pay you five. We'll pay you 5 guildens if you bring a head.
Task's ears go up.
Wait, 5?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we just found a way to make some money, boys.
5.
Now,
So
just
this
know, when
pilchard-
a werewolf dies, it reverts to its human form, so you have to bring the heads.
Duly noted.
This Pilchard guy, then,
Hey.
he's some sort of monster hunter, then?
I didn't get much of a Monster Hunter vibe. Seemed like he was just kind of doing it to get drinking money. I mean, he had a sword, really nice blade. But he, he was he really was taking the piss. If you know what I'm saying. He was,
Very interesting. Well, thank you kindly, sir. What time of day is it, by the way?
It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon at this point.
Okay. Well, that's all for me. I'll finish my drink and be on my way, sir.
This might be a sour topic. I know. I turn and look to the bartender, but then I look over to Rat. How did that happen?
That's not important. I just.
Oh, no. Tell us your side of the story, Rat.
Oh no! It was. I was practicing my dance for the circus, of which I am a regular member, and because
Circus, huh?
yeah, the circus, the Moonkite, they bring me along for their shows every now and then. Actually, the Star, and I wanted to try a new little, dancing routine, and I ran into this kind gentleman and tried to apologize, but he clocked me in the forehead, and one thing led to another, and now I have a new scar on my back. It was an honest mistake. I even offered to pay a little bit of some of the damages.
After the damages were done.
Well, of course, I mean, and I even offered to show off some of my dance routines, but
Well,
no.
I say, Rat, did you lie to me in saying that you were friends with everyone in town?
Of course I'm friends with everyone in town. Don't friends fight and brawl and get their angers out to let out all those emotions? You can't bottle them out.
Freeze frame this scene. All the times you guys friendly fired yourselves. Return to scene.
Panic tragically dying.
Panic now has every weapon we owned in his butt all at once.
The whole team's weapons in his butt.
I'm just saying, friends stab friends occasionally.
It's
Well,
true.
Drink can also can transform friends into
And it
foes.
clutches his chest.
It's my scar.
Ooh. Is that a crazy battle scar when you were fighting an entire army of vampires and you fought the vampire lord and he left you incredibly wounded from a vicious blow and you reprised his attack and defeated him?
Not quite.
I feel like all of us were
It was
seeing
actually a bolt from heaven itself that struck me down as I have somehow insulted the god of lightning itself. But I rose back up and I said, nay, you cannot kill Panic the Immortal.
It's true. He's our tank. It's true. He's our tank.
It's true.
It's true.
That is
I
absolutely
nailed him right from behind. He didn't even see it coming.
Yeah, I got him with an arrow too.
I say I could use some help looking for this gentleman. This
Oh, yes, of course.
Pilchard. Would you three care to accompany me?
Yes, I would
15 to
like
20,
that.
15 to 20. Tash looks at him just like, I'm making a price up. Come on.
Yeah. I think that's a fair deal after all. Although with all these werewolves in the area, it might be good to go with the first slide. Or does that matter?
I've heard they've been attacking during broad day too.
It's crazy.
But better at the day than the night. We could see them coming.
He kind of wavers his hand.
Well, what about the vampires? Are
Oh
there
yeah,
any around
night.
there?
They're night. Yeah,
How
they
far-
can't come out during the day.
All I knew in
But
this,
on a cloudy day, they can also come out. So be wary with the rain.
so how far away is Longdale from here?
I'd say maybe 2 days journey.
Oh, that's quite a distance. Gentlemen, what do...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to ask.
There's a safe house on the way, but
What do the locals normally practice to keep themselves safe from any occultish like activity?
hire mercenaries.
And that's
That's-
what we're for.
And that's exactly what I'm doing. Well, that's fantastic.
Well, perhaps we could requisition a carriage or something.
Yeah, you could ask. I don't know how much they'd be willing to part with your lot. No offense.
Well, what about
I'll
of
take
my
it.
lot? They're with me.
He kind of shrugs.
Gentlemen, no worries. I can sweet talk us out of anything. I can give us a nice deal.
I mean, these two like to make stories, and the bartender kind of jabs a finger at Panic and Rat.
Oh, yeah?
Then
Was
they
I
get
making it up?
Regale them the
I'm
tale,
deception,
Panic.
Monty.
Oh, I was going
What?
to say.
I'm ready to roll deception.
Fine, roll a deception.
Well, I mean,
motherfucker.
I was also going to assist you by going. You see that jacket he's
14.
wearing? That's our doing.
a natural 1 and a 17.
Oof.
So he gives you this look, Panic.
Yes.
He's just staring at you. Uh-huh.
Sir,
Look, you get
part of his stories are exaggerated, but not all false. That jacket he's wearing, that's a combined effort of our doing. I'm very proud of that.
Look, I've heard the high tales of drunk men all the time, and all the successes and the failures in the world is impressive. Take your lies and your stories to some sort of jockey who runs a carriage shop. I'm sure they'd find it interesting and perhaps give you a deal.
Very well.
Well, that sounds dandy. Is that what we shall plan, gentlemen?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, better we go at day than at night.
Ah, that is fair. That is fair. Excuse me, Lenny, might you have an outhouse of some sort?
There's an alley out back.
Good enough. Greckles leaves to go reapply disguise self because that's probably running out at this point.
Fair enough. I think it lasts a couple hours, doesn't it?
It lasts 1 hour,
Yeah, it'd be running out at this point. All right.
and then you see him saunter back in, kind of pulling up his quote-unquote trousers. All right, gentlemen, shall we get going?
We shall. Thank you for the hospitality, Lenny. I hope to come back soon.
Oh no. He just shakes his head.
What, does Lenny turn around?
No, he's facing forward. He's just.
Ah, damn, because I was a sleight of hand. I was gonna sleight of hand rat the rest of my drink.
It's fine.
All right, fair
I
enough.
appreciate the thought, though. Thanks.
All right. So, what is the plan? You guys want to try and requisition a carriage?
A cart. Yeah, a cart would
okay.
probably be best.
A
Pick
carriage.
two amongst you to go do that.
That will be myself, because I'm the only normal-looking person right here who doesn't have a rap sheet.
I'll go too.
All right. So, Panic and Greckles will go, while the rest of you guys kind of sit at the corner and pick your
Borky,
noses. All
Rat,
right.
and Task sit around and they had to have a palaver on their own.
Should we just above game really quick, guys? Should we do this at should we set out at first light just to be safe the next day?
We'll put a day between us and the guy we're looking for. He's 2 days ahead of us.
Dude, vampires.
Yeah,
Fair.
vampires are no joke.
Yeah, dude, fair, but at the same time, dude, my guy, no matter what, even if we have all the time in the world, we're still gonna have to cycle through night.
That's
There's a
fine.
safe house,
I would,
though.
yes, but I would rather hit that safe house during the day than at night, so we're only worrying about werewolves and not werewolves and vampires.
Fair.
Okay.
I'm okay with first light.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So you guys want to stay at an inn, get a carriage, and then go at first light.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will say for rooms for all of you guys, getting a carriage, I will say Panic, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Alrighty. Let's see.
He just walks into the place and Flynn Rider smiles. Hi.
The save on this is high
The
because
smolder.
they don't like people who are different in this town.
14?
They are
That's a
hard
perception.
pressed.
That's perception,
Yeah, it's-
buddy.
That's perception, but
Oh, shit.
you're way better at persuasion.
They both start with a P. Let's try this.
So does Panic Grimtongue.
Start with a purr.
21.
21.
Okay. Unfortunately, they rolled really high on how stubborn they were going to be about their pricing. So, for 2 horses and a decent carriage that could at least hold about 4 people in it, like kind of like caravan style, like old Victorian, like Surrey, sort of Surrey with the fringe on top.
Horror has
Um,
come to our town. Like that.
Yeah. For that, it would basically cost you about. I have to actually consult the core rule book for this one.
Consult
yes.
the
Alrighty.
rule book. Ding, 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 ding.
Hey, also above game, this is just to help the cause. Would Borky be okay lending that cloak to Greckle so he can keep this up and not burn through all his spell slots and then give it back once we're actually to a place where we don't have to be hidden.
Ask me in
If he's
Well, we
ask
don't.
ask me.
We don't
in-game.
want a warship. That's not what we want.
okay.
We want a.
We want to.
Borky.
Hey, I'm open to having a warship.
I want a ballista attached to the back of this thing.
I want a gun.
Oh, apparently.
Expensive. Okay.
I want to be in the crow's nest.
Oof, big oof. You're looking at how much is a horse? You need 2 horses.
Are we actually buying the carriage or are we renting one?
Renting one, but it's gonna be half of what it usually is.
Okay.
So 2 horses.
Jesus.
Oh my lord. That's gonna be 100 Tricadian guildens.
Jesus!
Ooh.
Do not have that much.
Yeah.
I don't have that either.
I only have a quarter of that much.
Are you willing to buy?
Ask in game.
With 200.
Okay.
No, this is above game. We're doing this above game.
Okay.
To save time. So
Borky eye rolls and just takes the high. Oh, Borky brings too much money. Borky's got too much money. He starts sticking it out, like one after another, looking at them.
Borky, actually.
No,
what
I'm making a scene out of this, Greckos.
Look, Borky, make the scene all you want. Can I please borrow your cloak? I am going to burn through all of my capabilities if I don't have something to alleviate this appearance.
Borky just like while he's taking the money out, like just puts it in his hand. Can I have your clothes, Borky? Can I have your money, Borky? Everyone judgmentaling the orc, but the
Borky.
all right.
Borky.
Borky gives a yes. Yes is yes. Anyway,
No. Listen, Greckles hard looks you in the eye.
I gave you back your tooth for very, very good reason. Trust
You
me.
got a tooth is worth a $2,000 cloak.
I trust you on this, and I want you to trust me.
Hey, don't joke about an orc's tooth, man.
Okay, you know.
I see where he's going with that.
Borky gives him 100. And the cloak.
Tricadian guildens.
Yeah, I give him 100 guildens and I give him the cloak.
All right. So
Thank you, dude.
the horse with that amount. If the horses die, you guys don't get charged the rest for the horses. Literally, they bring out the horses. Their names are Horse 1 and Horse 2.
Fantastic.
also
Running
known as lunch and dinner.
That's
Oh,
really
good.
got
Or
good in
glue
the
and plaster.
Well, we're in the
For them,
werewolf
not
land.
us.
That's not good.
And you guys get a very, very nice Victorian style carriage with like glass windows, and the inside actually has like couches and like a space to like sit down in.
Monty, I'm sorry. I know this is kind of going back a little bit, but would that tavern have a bottle of Bleeding Rose?
No, not that tavern. That's
Okay.
like to like corner store, like corner pub sort of get your cheap liquor.
Gotcha.
If for cheap liquor, it's good liquor, but it's still like that. Yeah.
Because I have no idea how expensive or rare this stuff's gonna be. I wasn't sure if Helga told me.
Oh, she just gave you a name as you went out
Alright.
the door. Yeah. You guys have 2 horses, 2 pinto horses, and a very, very beautiful carriage.
Do we have a driver?
No.
Well, guess what? There.
Yes,
Why don't we
yes,
just-
we do?
We have Task.
I was about to
You
say
also,
like
you also have your new friend here too.
No, but
Oh,
Task
no,
is really good
no.
at handling animals.
I'm aware of that, but it's like we might as well just steal it then.
Hey. I mean, yeah, true, but hey.
No, only thing he's stolen is our hearts, guys. Let's move this. Okay.
Aw.
Aw.
Well, above game, what's your vehicle proficiency?
Awful. None.
Yeah, Task
Uh-oh.
has good vehicle proficiency. Task is driving.
All right.
Task
Task,
is
you
the
get
kind of
up
guy
in
who will
the
pull up.
jockey's
Task will get a single black coffee though. He's the kind of guy who will do that. So.
Yeah, I will stop at Yeon
Alright.
McDonald's and get a black coffee, and no one else gets anything.
So I'm assuming we've already gone to sleep, woken up, and getting the carriage, or are we getting the
Yeah.
carriage then going?
You guys get the carriage. You have a space. Like all the inns in Tricadia, you learn from Rat actually have available space, or if you're traveling, like most people travel by carriage
Mm-hmm.
because there's roads to accommodate that. So there's always like that's always included with the staying at an inn all the time. So your
Fantastic.
horses are cared for, they're fed. Your carriage is actually cleaned, which is very nice. And you guys get some really nice, extravagant rooms. They are actually almost on par, if not slightly better than the Romantian.
Wow.
Without the not your big giant deluxe one, but like the average.
What's the floof? How floofy is the bed?
Really nice and soft, marshmallow, like a beanbag chair.
Get sucked into it.
So how much for the night at the inn?
The night at the inn for all 4 of you. Oh, No,
5.
5 of you. 5 of you.
Unless we let you.
That'll be like 2 or 3 actually 2 Tricadian Gildans.
I'll pass it in. I'll put that in.
Yeah.
Cool.
2 Tricadian Gildans for that.
Oh, thanks, bud.
And as you guys go into sleep, we'll take a short break here.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Welcome to the
Hey.
game,
Yeah.
Joe Cat.
Hello,
Thank you.
Hello.
Thanks.
I'm gonna grab
Oh.
a snack real fast. My
This
stomach's
is so
grumbling.
cool. I love being hated by the
Yeah.
None of it's
Ever-
Monty, was
Joe,
your,
none
was
of
your
it's
pi-
personal.
was your pitch to get him in here was like, hey, we want you to be in the game. What? Everyone will hate you. It'll be the best, kid.
They all
was
just
actually-
don't trust him. He's such a you're a mischief maker. You're not a
Yeah.
criminal, but you're a mischief maker.
I gotta
In
go
fact,
turn my
that was
air
actually my
conditioner,
pitch. My pitch was like, hey, I did some stuff that people don't like. And,
Real fast, while
I'm-
we all jet off and go to the bathroom, please, if you don't want to head out, want to tell them about what you do, dude?
Oh yeah, so some of you, if you're into D&D at all, you may know I am the creator of the Crap Guide series. You know, that one.
Yep.
And I have also made a couple of other things, like some more serious videos about like critiquing video game character creators because I like those. I did also a Crap Guide to Monster Hunter, which initially launched my channel, and you know a couple of other things as well, like on the side. Yeah.
By the way, did we actually tell chat what Joe Cat does? And
Yeah,
where
he
to
just-
find
he
him
literally-
and all
he
this
literally
I
stuff?
just
just
said-
did. I just did.
Okay, sorry, I just sat down with cold tea.
That's okay. Yeah.
Also,
yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
show
yeah.
you too.
Joe, I'm not gonna lie. When you did your rogue, like I've been waiting so long for your rogues video, and you made me so self-conscious.
Then my goal has been achieved. That is my favorite thing is whenever I nail the like this is true, but I feel attacked.
Well, here's the thing.
I-
Here's the thing. Because in every game I've ever run, I've always been the cleric or the soft-hearted barbarian. I wanted to do something completely different. I thought edgy and a bastard, gotta go rogue. But
Yeah.
no, character-wise, Greckles has come a long way in a very, very different direction than I expected.
Oh yeah.
So
No, but like you know, like I make those. You know, the whole thing about the crap guides is they're making fun and they're taking a piss out of these classes. But like you know, at the end of the day, whatever you play is up to you, whether it's subversive or completely not. Like Rat right now, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but he's like the most stereotypical bard out there. Like, you know,
right, but see,
annoying
that's
bard.
the thing is that everyone apparently hates him versus loves him.
Right. Yeah. But like, yeah, if you know, if you want to play an edgy rogue, I think Rat's original conception was an edgy rogue. You know, and I did have some fun with that. You know, there's something fun about playing the role of this thing that's so familiar sometimes.
I will say though, if you had come in as a druid who was just a potted plant, I would have given you so many points for continuity.
Oh my god! Like this is his arc to try and get back to
To get back to
becoming
human
normal.
form. Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Russ-
one day though. That's one day.
By the way, are you hearing any reverb from me?
If there is, it's not noticeable.
Okay, I had to turn on my air conditioner because it's like 80, 90 degrees in my room right now. And
Yeah,
I
sounds okay to me.
okay, because I'm seeing little blips in my capture, and I was just like, oh no.
Oh well, yeah, that might be in the capture. Just over Discord, like it sounds fine.
I
Maybe
am
you could do
back
some
now,
noise
real
reduction.
fast.
I don't know.
I want to thank you for tweeting out the show, dude, real fast here, because I got Streamlabs up here, and oh boy,
Yeah.
hasta la vista, the feed. A lot of people are really. Ray 4460, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Orca's best boy, thank you, Raya. She knows what's up. She knows. X Nick with 2,000 bits. I only know Rat for 5 minutes, but if he dies, I will kill everyone in the room and then myself. Solid
Aw.
reference at Snickum, and I agree.
Makes me so happy.
Jetman J with 1,000 bits. I just got bits to toss them in the dragon's mouth. Yeet!
Hey, I know that guy. He's a regular in my streams.
Well, thanks
Nice.
for swinging by here, Jetman J. Where can they find you on Twitch? Did you plug that already?
Oh yeah, that's right. I also stream sometimes. Right now,
Mhm.
I've been streaming a lot of drawing because I do commissions, and you can find my stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/joecat. I just recently got partnered, so I was able
Ooh,
to
Oh
stream.
wow!
Yeah, it's real,
It's a good.
real fun.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Oz195 with 1,000 bits. If our new friend isn't a sword and shield main, we riot.
Unfor-
prepare to
I'm
riot.
sorry to
And we
disappoint
were
you. I unfortunately don't have a shield.
We
Just
were
a sword.
joined. We were also graced by the glorious Robanakayari Oh, Joe Cat. I remember startling him in one of Monty's streams with 10,000 bits from Probate. Did he startle you? What did Probate do? You can tell us.
The viewers in my Twitch stream are very generous, and I don't expect how many bits that they're going to donate sometimes. And I'm like, I guess you're a robot because you don't need this to eat, but thank you. Yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you so much, Probate. Vedalo Kent with 6,000 bits. Hope you all have a great rest of the night and week. I'll have to catch up on the VOD. Just gonna change my name to Eternally Vodding. Well, that's why we have the VODs up. Thank you so much, Vedalo Kent, for the 6,000 bits, dude. Wow. Thank you so much. Seabass the Mighty with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Welcome, Joe Cat. Looking forward to learning more about your character. Me too. The Talls with 2,000 bits. Episode title, Rat Problems. Defector Sheep with 300 bits. I'm playing a rogue sorcerer. Sweet, dude. Soundnat with 500 bits. Hey, glad to catch the stream live for once. Can you ask Zito what he thought of the task painting? He's the only one I didn't get a response from, and I'm curious. Doing Monty's on Friday and hopefully getting a video. Soundnat with 500 bits. That was a spray paint photo. Is Zito here? The particular incident was when I was pelting Monty with 10k bits at a time until I hit 400k bits. What? That's a lot of bits.
All right.
That's a crazy amount of bits, Probate. Oh my lord. God damn, dude. No wonder everyone was freaking out. The absolute mad lad that is Probu Nagayare, who is also part of this universe with his character from the past. Defective Sheep with 100 bits. My rogue sorcerer is edgy, but only by accident. Who else is here?
I'm back.
Well,
I just got back.
It's great to have you back, dude. Seriously,
Thanks.
I like your videos are really good, dude. They really are good. I don't even like Monster Hunter that much, but your style of editing and the way you write them, fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, thanks for having me on here. Like, this is
no.
immediately having tons of fun. This is a blast.
Oh, I'm glad. It's all thanks to Monty. She's the one who suggested it, and she's like, I'm gonna contact him. I'm like,
Okay, I'm back.
I can
What
get
happened?
it.
And I appreciate you guys just like being real great, because like I haven't played in a while. You guys are doing great helping me with this. It's awesome.
You're doing fine, dude. You're doing fine.
Thank you.
Hello.
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 Is
Hello.
everybody back?
Yep.
All right.
Well,
Let's
Connor's
move
not
on.
back.
Oh.
Oh.
Good,
Shadowy
less burping.
Sphinx with 1,000 bits. I had a thought someone would join, but did not expect the who or the when. Also, Gaijin, have you played Fire Emblem 3? Been playing it raw, which is why is kanji so hard? 1,000 bits. Why
Oh,
kanji
man.
hard?
Kanji hard because Japan decided to steal it from China. I'm not even kidding.
Shamrock Zero with 2,000 bits. Bit dunk! Dunking 2,000 bits into that good boy cup. Oh no, Dr. Rocto, you were very correct. The slow torture of Octopimp was glorious.
Oh god, that
Oh,
was
man.
awful.
With my tweet, Boo Radley, which I recently discovered has been a regular artist for you guys.
Yeah.
Me and him like kind of go back and forth retweeting. Excuse me. Oh man, he's great.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Real fast, Zito, since you're back real quick while we're waiting for Connor, did you check out the spray paint painting of Task?
Of Task? Yes, I did see that.
He was just waiting for a response about that. I think he wants to ship it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the case? Okay, yeah. Just hit me up on a DM on Twitter or on Discord.
That's up for you to figure. Contact him. I think would be the best from you. I think.
Okay, fair enough. I'll hit him up then. Sorry, I
know,
didn't realize that was the case.
I just Anna Knox with 500 bits. Psst, Joe, you're doing great. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Joe Hug. Dot. 500 bits from Anna Knox. Thank you so much. Burnout Bomb 100 bits. Hey, Monty, would still have to count as a Warlock patron? No reason. Asking for a friend. I swore.
I would say for an old one, he could work.
The Goblin of Fun Making with 100 bits. You know what, Joe? After the stream is over, I'm going to rewatch your crap guides for the 20th time.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I might hit up on my 100th time, but you know, that's just me though.
Script daddy.
Brag too much.
Script daddy.
pretty
Daddy.
sure-
Oh, daddy. Cinnamon roll's done. How's the new guy holding up? He's all right. He's aight. He's aight. He's aight, your daddy. I give you cat.
You know, I'm pretty sure the majority of the Crap Guides viewership is actually just from 20 people watching them over and over again.
They're that good.
I want you to know I was really excited for Monty inviting you on because secretly I just want to ask you for the audio file for that damn song at the beginning of the intro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
That's it.
Send it to you
After you
right
give
now.
it to me, it's all over, man.
Yeah.
Ding. I just love that shit.
Oh yeah. No, and just a little bit of sneaky peeky. I said this probably somewhere, but I plan on making like a full version, like a full length song version of that once this is all
Ooh,
over.
neat.
Hey.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
Connor? Connor, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, you guys good to continue?
Okay.
Let me scarf down my piece of bread really quickly.
It's just called
I-
pizza.
No, it's the cinnamon French toast bread,
Yeah, there's no counter argument.
French toast bread! It's so fucking good!
Oh, it sounds it.
Okay, I'm good.
Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna roll and see what the weather is gonna be.
By the way, do you guys like my little cactus?
Scroll down.
What?
Oh, let me...
I drew a little cactus for you.
Oh, enhance. We have to enhance. We
Nobody
have to
noticed
enhance.
it.
Oh.
Oh, look at this guy!
I noticed it when I was working on the maps. I scrolled down, I saw it, and I'm like, that's staying.
Like I know you guys use this for like drawing arcs or whatever, but like you know, I wanted to
This is
contribute.
staying.
This is the cactus arc.
Don't let him do 1,000 either.
This needs to go to Zenith Oki's like right on top of his head.
No, it's now it's happening. Go
It's
ahead.
staying here forever.
Writers.
It's never. We're never losing it.
Wikipedia writers, wiki writers, go ahead.
What
This
is
the cactus arc?
now? Real fast before we start, what is the name of this wonderful cactus?
Oh, I didn't give it a name.
Okay. Well, the chat will figure out one.
Yeah.
Prickly Pete.
Ooh, that's strong.
Oh,
That is good.
That's cute.
Back up to where?
All right. So I guess we're ready.
Yep.
Shit, I got ice cream on my player's manual.
Oh well,
Nice.
now Monty's
Oh,
holding up the
no.
stream.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Sorry, I'm back. You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, I rolled for your guys' weather. It is hailing when you guys take off.
What did you
Fantastic.
roll?
I rolled hail. It's from 1 to 10 is hail, and I rolled a 9. So
Really fast. Are we all in the same room?
I assume you guys are departing at this point.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay. Never mind.
So you guys.
Important prayers.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. I assume you're gonna do that.
Yeah. I just
Borky-
don't ever want it to. Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Borky does his morning ritual, but he's aware of the cultural problems, so he does it into a pillow. It sounds a little bit like this. It's time to get Orky. It's time to get Borky.
That. Well, it was kind of important. Were we all in separate rooms?
Yep.
Yeah. You guys are.
Okay. Okay then. No worries.
Unless you wanted me to comment directly.
Oh, you know it. We gotta go back to the romance and have
I'm
round
knocking
2.
my door.
This out of character conversation is over.
Is that an open invitation?
This is not canon.
It's only
Let's
as canon
go.
as you want it to be.
Get the fuck out of my room!
Oh, sorry.
Go back to sleep, Victor.
I just want you to
Alright,
know.
let's
I just want you to know. I heard all of that, and this fucking party is fucking disintegrating.
Anyway.
Alrighty. So, Task is driving. There are seats for 4 people inside of the of your guys's. I'm gonna say the wrong thing, but your guys's carriage.
Dibs.
Okay, Panic's inside.
No, I'm sitting on the inside. I paid for it.
I'll take shotgun.
I actually would like if he could take shotgun, so I could have a
can
little
we-
bit more of a lay of the land.
Can we
Right.
flavor it? Can we flavor it where like Rat immediately like jumps on and then Tash is like, no.
Yeah, you get on, you like grab the reins, and you're like, go horses, and Tasley just walks up, slowly pushes you aside, takes the rein, and just sits down and
It's like
takes the
this
reins properly.
the stone grinding like.
Oh.
Greckles, I'm assuming inside then.
It's the only room that's left, so sure.
All right, window seat, yay!
I'm guessing Borky.
I will constantly be on the lookout for werewolves or other monstrosities.
Do I have any protection from the fucking sky ice?
Yes, there is an awning over top of the jockey seat.
Excellent.
The horses are getting.
Wait, Task has never seen this before, has he?
No, I have. I lived on a
Yeah, he has.
mountainside.
Okay.
You guys call it hail. Why don't you call it hard rain? Come on.
No,
guys.
it's fucking sky ice, dude. Come on, get with it.
Yeah.
They're God's angry tears.
Fucking yeah.
How big is the hail?
Are we talking conventional, or are we talking the gods of Australia's wrath? Like, what are we talking about here?
Not baseball size. The size of tears, because yes. Oh my god.
For positioning reasons, I would like the entire backside of the carriage. So just Borky can just like put his hands beside it, like, oh, I paid a lot of money for this seat. I'm gonna dig my ass into it.
Well, while you're doing that, big guy, keep your weapon on hand. We don't know what's out there.
Dude, I got 3 weapons here. Look, didn't you see what I brought here? Borky just kind of like, I got Rolfout, I got the Spear of Athtar, and I got the Axe of Gruul.
And guess what, genius? None of it's silvered.
Oh yeah, silver works on werewolves.
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
one of them is magical.
Yes, I am. You hear Ron Fault say.
Yes, he is.
One of these days,
Wait.
I would love to talk to your sword, Borky.
Do I hear this?
No,
Do I hear this
no.
going on? Oh, dang it. All right.
No one
We don't-
hears Ron
What
Fault.
does Ron
Okay.
Fault say in response to Greckle saying, I would like to talk to your sword someday?
Doesn't say anything else.
It's a hard pass, I think, from him.
See, that's the thing. We know that he talks, but only to Borky, so we have no idea what it says.
Borky is a man with so much empty space, other spirits have taken up residence.
Yeah, basically.
Like
That's-
Borky. Like you'll
well,
just see Borky just like talking with the sword and be like, ha ha ha, yes, goblins do that.
Well, that's fine because I got this right here. As he pats the sunblade.
It's just like whoom, whoom.
That won't that work? I mean, don't vampires
Oh.
hate the sun? So if you bump into a vampire, just like the sheer presence of that would make them go like, oh shit, that's
Theoretically, if
not
we
good.
get the drop on a Borky. However, if we're outside at night and there's a 60-foot radius of sun around, we can still get hit by spells.
Real quick, I'd like to ask everyone here, and especially Ryan up there, because you live here, what's a vampire?
Well, Borky, a vampire is sort of an undead that likes to suck your blood and turn you into a vampire. Do evil things like kill people.
Okay, so like an undead, like a skeleton, but still got
Well,
its
not
meat.
exactly like a skeleton. They look like you and me, except more handsome and usually have built-in eyeliner into their skin for some reason.
So like me.
Oh yeah, kind of like you.
I thought you're all eyeliner.
They even have fangs like him.
Huh.
And they also don't like the sunlight very much.
Okay, just, alright. So, I'll use Romfault if any, like, werewolves come jumping out, and you use that sunblade to, like, be like, be gone! Be gone, who's Shakaloo? I don't know how your sword works.
Honestly, to be fair, Borky, the best thing you could do if we run into a vampire and you can grapple that thing, just shove it in running water.
Goodness, you've got magical weapons!
Oh yeah, long story. But
Yeah,
for real,
some of us do. Panic pouts.
How's Coffee Cutter?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I never
yeah,
got
you
it back.
do.
Remember?
Oh, they gave it back. When they gave you guys your gold, you should have gotten it back. I'm sorry. You have that back.
Rat just like props both of his hands up on his cheeks. Oh, please, please, please! Let me. How did you get it?
well, which one? I mean, like, Panic got his.
Got in the chest, actually.
Yeah, I got this one via a burden fell to me, and that one right there with my Greckles haze is.
This was actually given to me in a vision. A very
No, it
special vision.
wasn't.
You weren't there, Panic. You
You're
don't know.
full of shit, though.
This one, I've apart from my bow and apart from my quiver, this roper whip was made from a monster I slain.
Wow, that sounds amazing.
So
Panic, you look over at Greckles, and Greckles is tearing a little bit.
Task like holds out his bow, and he says "ghoul," like the dragon word for frost, and the entire bow is encapsulated in ice.
he got that because I threw it at him because I want it.
That's actually kind of true.
I didn't say he didn't.
I just felt like it's an important part. He asked how we got him, you know. I chucked it at you.
This was a prize in Alavast. This, and he looks at the quiver. This we found this on a campsite of a crazy cult.
It's true, but the display right here, the one that glows with an awesome power.
Borky.
Yeah.
Borky, as you guys are having this conversation, the horses are very well tamed. To make them just go at normal pace, you don't have to roll for them.
Yeah.
Borky, you feel something moving in your bag.
What the? Does Borky like see it in like the peripheral of his vision?
Yeah, you see your hag goblet currently clacking its teeth together.
Oh fuck.
Panic, completely unaware, is like, and this thing is fucking useless. I have to get hit for it to work.
Oh no! Borky literally gets up and realizes what's happening.
You hit the roof because this is a small space, like a car.
Son of a!
Borky, what are you doing?
The hag goblet's activating!
Oh, for
Fuck! Task,
for Orin's sake!
Task stops the horses and gets his.
Woo! The horses kick up in the cobblestone street.
Was that
flicking
necessary to
their
correct
tails
yourself?
That sounds like it's something bad.
Panic! Panic! I need you to do a detect magic.
Immediately, Greckles is invisible.
Rolling,
Immediately.
rolling perception.
All right, I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just cast it. I won't do the ritual.
How long is the distance in with detect magic?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Doesn't set off. You guys see your stuff. You do see something on Rat in his pocket. But beyond that, you don't really see anything else.
All right. Long story short, Rat, I've had a couple run-ins with a hag. It all started when I suplexed one and broke her damn neck.
The goblet itself isn't.
Oh, the goblet is kind of magical. As it's activated, it's magical, but when it's not, it doesn't emit any magic.
It's activating right now.
Yeah, it responds to when hags are nearby.
Oh shit.
Would I know that?
Oh yeah, you guys figured that out. I mean, I'm assuming you told Panic what happened.
Yeah, we told Panic what happened at the.
Can I reach into my pocket and see what the heck is glowing? Like, there's a glowy thing in my
Oh,
pocket.
that's from Panic is looking with detect magic,
Oh.
and he sees a magical object amongst you.
Right.
Task, as you are kind of like peering out into like the sky, just at the breach of the cloud line, heading slightly right to where you see a small form riding on a broomstick.
I'm taking a shot.
Well,
cool.
no. Hold on.
She's out of range. She's out of range. Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
very.
Which direction is she
like
going?
we're talking like hundreds of feet away. Like she is like a little speck, and you just see the slight, and she disappears above the cloud. She looks like she's heading actually northward, not towards where you guys are.
All right, Task will relay that to everyone, just like in a hushed tone.
See, this
Is that a bloody witch on a broomstick?
Yeah, this activates no matter what, near a hag or her.
That's not two-way, is it?
It was last time.
Well, in any case, she went up into the clouds. She's going north, not in the direction we're heading.
Yeah, we're heading east, so that's all right.
Don't let your guard down, though. I will keep us going, but keep your eyes open.
Let's just steer clear.
Roll a survival check, Task. It's mostly just for directions.
22.
Based off of the response from the hag goblet and the direction she was going, she just passed over you guys.
Just missed us.
Probably what set it off, yeah.
Hey, right. You have a lot of hags out here too, among the werewolves and the vampires.
Well, not that I know of, but I'll keep my eyes out. But I mean, we don't have to call them hags. We don't know how attractive they are. I'm sure they're beautiful.
It's like
They're not.
They're gross.
It's like you could be a hag, but like hags is more like a rank. It's like
It's a way of life.
You choose the hag life. The hag life chooses you. Again, I have to be honest with you. I suplexed her. She was 10 feet tall. Perfect bridge on my suplex. You had to be there for it.
The warts all popped off her at once.
Task, are you driving the horses forward, or are you
Yes.
gonna? Okay.
I don't
you're
know.
just
I
kinda
do
give a
like
nice
launch
little
with him.
kick.
What was the question?
I think it was a statement.
That was a statement.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Forget it.
No, I heard it. I know
Don't
what he
worry about
said.
it.
I know
don't
what he
worry about
said. I know what he said.
But I'm going to continue with the horse.
Okay, yeah, the horses keep moving forward. A carriage actually is coming towards you the opposite way. It looks like a farmer. It looks like he's got a bunch of like just early spring produce in the back. He kind of gives you guys like a wide berth as he moves forward, kind of staring down like with one eye squinting and a piece of straw coming out of his mouth, and like the stereotypical like farmer hat gives you this eye task, like what in the tarnation?
What in tarnation?
I'll pretty much call out to him. Hail, how far are we from any civilization?
Hold on, Bessie. You watch as a donkey just stops, and then like a snapping noise, it turns and looks at you. Where you heading there, son?
Oh, yeah. You don't want to go down that rod. We're heading to Longdale.
Y'all heading to Longdale? Let me grab a little map that I
We're heading for Tahiti.
What is that a reference to?
That's Red Dead.
Listen, just
Mango.
Hey there, man. If you're heading towards towards that little village, you're probably gonna hit a garrison in the middle. They're doing cart inspections, so just be advised if you're carrying any non-produce objects.
Will do.
what? Borky pops his head out. What does that mean? Non-produce items?
Snaps the reins and he takes off.
Damn
and
it!
he watches like
That
pumpkins
means
and a few carrots fall off of the cart.
I'm good. Wait, no, fuck that. I'm taking a pump.
Yeah.
Now I know what it feels like to be panic.
Whoa.
Well, no,
you
I
grab
startle
it.
people with how I look. You beautiful, me fearsome.
Hey, speaking of food, did we buy rations before we left?
Yes, we should have.
Yeah.
No one had that in their list.
I thought we had rations.
No,
before we left.
no. I have rations on me.
Yeah, but anyone else who hadn't purchased any, that's
Well, I thought-
whatever you have is what you have.
We
I
mentioned.
can split my rations. If you guys
Get
don't have
some.
All right, well.
I have four.
I'm sorry, something kind of big came up, but I'm going to continue riding the horses. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
I thought we were under the conclusion that we were going to buy rations at the end of the session because we all talked about it.
Yeah, I remember that. I
No one
specifically
sent
remember
it
that.
in the list.
Ugh.
No one sent it in my list, so.
God
You guys
damn
have
it!
a pumpkin.
You boomed
That's
us.
2 rations.
I think we have plenty.
You guys should be fine.
Yeah.
What do you
Hunt
think?
too.
What do you think it meant by non-produce items? Can we not bring magical equipment?
I assume that's what he means.
Oh, that's not good. We have a lot of that.
Yes, we do.
We're
Right,
practically swimming.
do
with
they
it.
not let magic all the way to the east? Do they like, lock that off, or how does it work? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. It's new.
Me neither. I've never traveled outside of the city quite this far.
You've never left the city?
Well, no, I've got nowhere to go, and not really got anyone outside.
What do you do for work, actually?
Well, just the odd job here and there whenever someone has work that no one else wants to do and absolutely cannot find anyone and it has to be done, then I'm lucky enough to join in. And of course, the circus that I perform at sometimes, occasionally, that travels without me.
What was that last part?
Nothing.
You know, you really do remind me a lot of myself when I was young.
But that's why I've got this is the new life that I have with you guys as an adventurer. When I'm an adventurer, I don't have to plant my roots anywhere. I can go wherever I so please.
Yeah, well,
New
actually,
discoveries, you know.
we really appreciate you.
You watch as you feel the jerk of the cart. You guys have been traveling for probably another like 2 or 3 hours at this point. You feel the jerk of the cart. Task stops the cart, and you guys peer out. Rat, roll a perception check.
Oh jeez. 20, dirty 20.
Okay. You see a crow sitting in the road.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Hey, wait a minute.
It begins to do a little dance and starts dancing
Make a
around in
little
front
love?
of you.
Get down tonight?
Yeah. It starts
Hmm.
bobbing its head. It starts kind of like doing like a little like steppy dance in
Can I
front
do
of you.
Can I do an intelligence check to see if this is actual normal bird behavior?
Nature. That would be a nature check.
Fun because crows in real life do actually do this shit.
That's a nat one. Greckle starts doing it too.
Greckles doesn't know about birds.
Your head starts bobbing.
Greckle starts bobbing with it.
I'll reach into my pockets and pull out my crow-shaped whistle. Oh,
Look now.
What?
does it have any resemblance to the
friend.
actual crow?
You blow on it.
Yeah.
As you blow on it, the crow like just stops and freezes in place. It just waits,
Uh-huh.
and it goes back to dancing.
Oh. Okay. About how long did it wait?
Like maybe like 2 or 3 seconds.
Okay.
Is that like a whistle of crow pausing or something?
I guess so. Oh man, what a specific. All right, I guess I
Me?
get out of the cart. What's is the crow? So it just looks like a normal crow,
Yep, it's just one little crow.
just dancing about.
Yeah, and as you approach it, it kind of like does the bird thing where it like kind of buffets in the air and then like it keeps a certain distance away from you and it.
Oh god. I don't mean to sound presumptuous, but Greckles, you know anything about this?
You see Greckles coming out still in his human disguise, just bobbing his head back and forth, matching the bird. I don't know. I don't know, but it's really catchy.
Oh,
Hell.
okay.
Greckles will actually call back in Crow using mimicry. Just just
Okay.
bobbing with it.
And it's the only crow there.
Yeah. Panic and Borky, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Oh jeez.
I was about to do that.
Okay.
Percepcion. That's gonna be 12.
6.
Wow. We are not rolling good tonight, guys.
No, we are not.
I'm stealing all of them.
Damn you. Damn you.
It's a special power.
You watch as the crow just suddenly stops and takes off into the air. And as you do, you hear like hundreds of wings taking off into the air. You turn around. There was about 80 crows on the roof of the carriage.
Nice.
Two of which have just flown out of the actual passenger side with pouches with some of your money in it. They fly away.
What?
Panic, you lose 5 Tricadian Guildens, and Borky, you lose 27 Tricadian Guildens.
That's so much money.
Money! Oh. I'm afraid to blow this whistle again.
Am I the only one reacting to this? Those damn birds boomed me! Damn you, crows!
Panic glares at Greckles.
Look, I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, they're the one that's died.
You helped them, didn't you?
Out of game. Should I blow it again? Out of curiosity? I don't want to make you guys lose more money.
Up to you.
Oh my god, don't
Well,
do
we're
this to me.
aware. We are aware.
I'm
Wait a
so
minute.
sorry about that. Like,
We
No,
just
no
had a bunch
worries.
of our money stolen.
Yeah,
by
we just got
crows.
robbed. Don't worry.
We
We
got
got
robbed.
robbed by a bunch of crows.
fuck. What a way to come back. Shit. All right.
So, I would like to ritual cast detect magic now.
Okay.
I'm going to look at that whistle.
Yeah. I'll hand it over.
Okay. Whistle is not magical.
Oh god,
Not
I'm
magical.
so. All right. Oh man.
What just
no.
happened?
I
Borky gets
think
out
we
of the
got
cart,
mugged.
slams the door. Someone want to explain to me what the fuck just happened?
I like as
Borky
returned
gets a-
from his fucking white noise state. Yeah, what happened?
It was a
Borky gets out of the-
murder.
Borky
Oh,
gets
it's
out of the
about to
cart
be
in
a
full
murder.
suit.
Apparently, what happened is that these crows are hyper intelligent. One of them got us all distracted, shifty eyes, and just the others took off with some of our money.
Can you say something like it's a small thing? They took off with a quarter of my money.
Yeah, that's like 200 golds
Don't
worth.
tell me the numbers panic. I'm going to have another panic attack.
Borky,
Which way did they go?
Yeah, which way did they? Did they just go like the direction we were heading?
They just scattered.
Oh God.
Can I listen? I know I literally like it was a really bad call, and I'm sorry, but
No,
could I
no
have
worries.
could I have
Just saying
placed
that
Hunter's
if you were
Mark?
in like in a nap, you were napping at the time, and like Rat was taking guard, and you've just woken up at this point, like, ugh.
Is there like no way I could like use survival or like a Hunter's Mark or something?
I would say roll nature.
Okay,
It is.
13.
I mean, you've hunted crow, like big ravens, at the
Just
Oak
like
Iron
just
Mountain.
cut the
That's-
baby task like 15 years ago. Just like a crow sitting there for 5 minutes, and then just a kobold. Ah! Yeah,
Little baby task with a
Pouncing
knife.
onto it.
yeah. Ah!
They
Yeah,
aren't.
I have.
They aren't that intelligent. That was really calculated.
Hmm.
All right, fuck that. Then I'm going to. So, which way did the most the most amount of them fly off to?
Seems like most of them went the direction you guys are going.
Okay.
I'm
well,
going to roll. I want to roll a perception check in that direction.
Okay.
17.
Even with the hail impacting your vision, you do see them fly into a far-off tree line.
Oh, that's right. It is hail.
Ways a
Wow.
ways. Yeah.
Dude, what the hell are these crow flying through the hail? Jeez, them.
Yep.
Well,
I
it's
can
only
see off-
sized.
I could just see them off of the distance where they went to. I could take us there.
Well, it does align with where we're going.
Is this bait? Are we being baited?
More than likely, this is too calculated.
I remember that. Remember what that one guy said? He called me a were-raven or something like that. I wonder if it has something to do with those.
No, where Raven? There, Raven. Borky points at the
And I-
distance.
Can I do like an arcane or knowledge nature or something to determine if where ravens can do this?
Actually, could I do that since I've been researching them?
That the book you had didn't have much detailed information on them.
You mean
'cause
your
they're not very
children's
common.
book?
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know. Children's book back in the day were scary as hell, dude.
I mean,
I
I used to
would
I used to
say-
live here, so
I would say Panic can roll Knowledge Arcana, and Rat, you can roll it with advantage.
Ooh, okay.
Neato.
Nice. 11 both.
20, soft 20.
Were-ravens, from what you know, are were-creatures. They are a bit odd because their alignment, quote-unquote, their personality is not like other were-creatures. They are not hyper-violent. They aren't, trying to spread their lycanthropy. Just gonna double-check here for your notes.
And when these were ravens just look like normal ravens, like they're not like humanoid ravens.
You don't know what they can be a hybrid.
I-
Most
Oh,
spider
okay.
crabs can
I'm
be a
just
hybrid,
imagining
yeah.
right now, pretty much like without the monkey form, the bad guys from the Wizard of Oz.
They look suspiciously like Greckles.
They are they are weirdly lawfully good, which is actually this is kind of out of character for them.
Fucking what?
Yeah.
Guys,
They
are
must
we
be
the
vampire
baddies?
were ravens,
Are
just
we
like
the
in my
baddies?
fan fictions.
I wonder I wonder what would happen if Greckles got bit by a were-raven.
Probably nothing.
He'd just
He'd be
become
a
all
fly.
bird.
Ultra raven.
He'd actually be able to fly.
Oh,
No,
that would be
he'd,
fantastic.
He'd just become an actual, solid, 100% actual picture of a bird.
just the picture, not an actual animal. Just
No,
the
you
picture.
don't walk
No, no, no,
around, you just kind
the
of
picture
Oh my
like
God.
image left,
thing.
right. Like,
He became a were painting.
All right.
Sorry.
So what
I'm
are you
heading in
guys
that
doing?
direction.
You're gonna head that.
yeah,
Are you
yeah,
taking the
continue, I
cart or are
guess.
you walking?
Borky.
I need to know. Are you taking the carriage or you're walking there?
We should
Probably take the carriage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll take the carriage as far as it can take us before I get to a part where it's like, all right, we're deviating away from where they went.
All right.
Oh,
you
this is such
you
a
ride
bad
the
idea.
carriage up, and you see all of the birds like they kind of scatter and go deeper into the wood. The
Oh,
moment
this
they
is
see you
this
as
is
you're
just like
following
chapter
them.
12 of Alone and Adrift, where Sasha hunts down a pack of sea creatures that stole all of her family's belongings.
Did
Guys,
she get all the belongings back?
I don't know. I
Guys.
haven't read that far yet.
Damn it!
Guys, I got a really bad feeling about this.
I do too. This is far too much of a trap. Is the gold really worth it? I look back to everyone else.
200 gold.
That's 200 gold, man. It's like a quarter of our gold, and these birds think they're smarter than us. No one's smarter than me, especially no bird. No offense, Crackles.
And they're fucking going to be summoning us into a wood that's filled with a lot of shade where vampires can jump out at us, and also werewolves.
Are you saying that vampires stole 200 gold from us?
That's
Probably.
very possible. Vampires need money too.
This feels like such a bait. This is the easiest way to get mercenaries to come into the forest
Then why
and to
don't
attack
two of
them.
you go scout it out before we all go in?
Because if we get killed and we don't have backup, what kind of plan is that?
Borky, I just watched I watched one of my people turn into some kind of feral ghoul.
Well, then don't do what he did.
Tash just bites his lip.
Okay.
All right, so
About-
we need some general consensus.
All
Are
right.
we going after them or no? Hands up.
Freckles does not put his hand up.
Yeah,
puts his
gentlemen,
hand up.
as much as I love gold, and I love gold, that doesn't seem like the place of import right now. I'm sorry, Borky. I will personally make it up to you.
No, don't have to. It's fine. God, I feel so
No.
I felt so petty ever since that person threw a rock at me, damn it. Okay, let's go.
Deservingly so. But I promise, a rat's word is never broken.
Don't worry, Borky. You could release some of that pent up rage. If a werewolf does come at us, you could snap its neck in two. I keep the horses going.
Ooh.
I cast thaumaturgy. You crows are assholes.
They all scatter again in the woods.
I shoot a few.
They're too far away. Like they're really far at this
Damn
point. Roll a perception check. One person amongst you. Roll a perception check, though.
Not high, said the bard.
I've got
Aye.
+4.
I have +5.
Look with your kobold eyes.
Yeah.
I panic.
Look with your kobold ears.
They're taking the gold to Isengard.
19.
There are a lot of other things moving in those woods.
Oh shit.
We dodged a bullet. There's something big moving in there.
And you, big things. You're assholes too.
Oh, panic, please, no. Low profile, gentlemen, low profile.
You ask this of a bard.
Keep it. Tash just looks to the rest of everyone. Keep your eyes on the woods.
Hypothetically, would I be able to cast Fairy Fire on a target I couldn't see?
The range of that spell would not hit the edge of the forest
Okay.
line. Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately. It's just for a second that Task sees this. It only Task sees it, this gleam, and then it goes. You guys continue on now. Midday now, kind of going into dusk. The weather is hampering your guys' progress. Now reverting back into like a very cold, icy rain.
Ugh.
You guys move forward, and you watch as like the kind of more open field now begins to creep into an alleyway of trees.
Oh, this is unsettling.
Oh boy.
And
Do
you
we have?
see-
I'm sorry. Do we have lanterns and
You
stuff?
do,
in our-
yeah. There's hanging lanterns on every corner of like the carriage's like roof.
Hey, should we snuff these out?
That might not be a bad idea.
All right, prestidigitation. I snuff them all out.
Okay, all of them go out. The horses kind of kick a little bit.
Oh, right, horses, no dark vision.
Well, I have dark vision. I guess I'll fucking use animal handling to try and unspook them.
Okay, roll animal handling.
Nice.
17.
Nice.
You are the horse whisperer. You know.
Oh yeah.
Task leans in real close to the horse.
Yeah. Tash like leans into the ear of the horse. I am your eyes now.
Can
You-
I?
You guys begin to make your way through this alleyway of trees. What type of pace would you like to go on? A quiet, stealthy pace, or a?
Oh, please, guys, please, quiet, stealthy.
Yeah, I'm going stealth because I want to keep my eyes on the road.
What do you mean? You don't want to go guns a-blazing in this dark, mysterious
No,
forest?
because once we see a monster in front of us that goes ooga booga booga, then we go guns a-blazing and run the fucker over.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm keeping.
yeah.
Greckles is keeping a sharp watch as much as possible.
Absolutely slow and steady.
Okay, slow and steady. I will say for this, because you guys are inside, I'm gonna say task. Roll a survival check, or not survival check, a stealth check, please, for me.
Well, I have a +7 to this.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're good at that. Nice.
17.
Taking a picture of what I just rolled.
Oh no.
You better upload it.
Fuck off.
You got a nat 20, didn't you?
You hear movement around you, Task.
I look over. I kind of like whisper over to I whisper over to Rat. You could cast spells, yeah?
Well, in the best of times,
Do you have something offensive on you?
a few. You don't
All right.
go. You don't run into a few bar fights without learning a thing or two.
Follow my.
Wizards.
Tassus just like looks to him and he says he like whispers ghoul, so there's a little bit of ice chill. Follow my arrow and let fire when I say now. I ready action to fire at something.
Okay.
You'll have to let go of the reins then.
I will stop the cart.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I brandish my rapier.
We're still in that alleyway of trees, right?
You are, yeah.
Oh fuck, we're sitting ducks.
I know we are, but listen.
Wait.
The thing rolled a nat 20.
You hear a howl so close by.
I have a very good spell for this situation.
What do you got?
It's called Glyph of Warding, and it's basically
It-
a
it-
bunch of traps.
It takes an hour to cast, though.
Oh shit! All right. Well, never mind.
All right,
You watch as the opposite side of the road, a man begins to walk towards you guys.
Oh,
I will fucking.
Is it the devil?
It's a human man.
Wait.
He's staggering.
I put my hand on to kind of lower Task's arrow, I guess. Hold on.
Turn around! Run! Run! He kind of points a finger to the tree line.
I think we should follow his advice.
I
Do you
feel
look?
I feel like he's a fucking trap. I tell him, go no further. Stay where you are.
Wait! Stop! I don't know. Shit! I want to help this guy.
No, I am not
Greckles,
gonna fucking slow down on that. I am telling this
Greckles,
guy to fuck
Borky,
you.
and Panic, you feel something shift the cart. Rock it back and forth so slightly.
Guys, we need to move now.
Bad move, the man says, and you watch as his form warps, and that is where we're going to end the session.
God,
today.
No, I fucking knew it. That's why I was like, I'm holding my arrow on this.
They got a natural 20 perception to find you guys.
Holy
Oh.
shit!
Cleric
Well-
Beast music begins.
Welcome, Joe Cat. Do you want to see the guilty party for this? I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
Sure.
This is one of my not banned dice, so I'm not
my
banning
God.
this one either.
Oh boy, what a cliffhanger.
Oh jeez.
Aw,
jeez.
beans.
Not beans.
I don't want to wait another week.
I knew this fucker was a
Uploading.
werewolf. I'm like, no.
Good call. Yeah.
Oh,
He was
man.
totally. I don't know. That's pretty bright, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cool die.
Yeah, I got this at actually a little local tabletop convention. It was free, so pulled it out of my time warping.
Wow.
Oh,
What a fun. That was a
shit, man.
Welcome to Tricadia.
I don't want to wait another week.
I know.
Me neither. I was like, oh, we're probably at the halfway point, right? It's like, no. Oh god, I want to play some more. Oh, thank you so much for having me. This is so fun.
Yeah, dude.
I love this.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
God. Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Welcome to joining us, and welcome to Tricadia, a different continent completely.
Oh, I can't
You
wait
guys
to.
aren't the heroes and aren't particularly liked here.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
fucking die.
Well, I'm a
next
bad boy.
What were you
Oh,
saying,
I mean, that's
Joe?
why.
I don't play by your rules anymore. Do some DX crotch chops.
Joe, what were you saying?
Oh, I said I can't wait to fucking die next session. It'll be great.
No, don't say that.
We are not letting you die. All of us will form a body shield.
But then if I don't die, then I can't do a Street Fighter death noise in my final breath.
You lose.
That is my
Perfect.
ultimate goal.
All right. So let's all say
Bye,
goodbye to
Austin.
Austin. Bye, Austin.
Bye.
We're at 83. Is that correct?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we're at 83.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah,
just
we're
so type your
is,
name
yeah.
underscore the number.
Wait, what? What's going on?
We're saving the file. The
Yeah, we're
audio.
saying that.
Oh,
It's just,
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
save
just-
your audio.
Yeah.
what I did is I named the file Unexpectables, then the number of the episode, which is 83, and then my character.
I just put Unexpectables in the name of the episode, so I'm a bad person.
How
I
dare
just
you.
I don't need to
Porky
do
83.
any like noise reduction or anything like that.
No, he'll take care of that.
No, he'll do that.
Yeah, he balances all the separate waveforms and uploads it as a podcast. This has been fun having you on, dude. We're gonna do a
Yeah.
wrap. We're gonna do a wrap up here. Like my favorite thing with elite bits joke episode title idea: Joe Cat's Bizarre Adventure.
That's good.
I want you to
one
know
more
that
time.
this was
What
a
do we
s-
name it? One more time.
This was
Unexpectables 83, and then put
83.
down your name. Yeah.
Okay.
Frostburn says a crap guide to Tracadia.
That's
Oh.
pretty good. I
That's
kind of
good.
like that. That is only if Joe Cat is okay with that.
Well, once the series is over, there's nothing stopping me from occasionally making like one-off episodes, not entire series about just random stuff. No
Well,
promises
dude,
though.
Dude, you could do like prestige classes and like new classes that come
Yeah.
out. And stuff. You could do races.
It's a very malleable format. But races is going to be something that comes after the classes are over. So
Yeah, all right.
we look
Someone
forward
else
to that.
suggests title Where the Where Things Are.
That's clever.
That's
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
I wonder if it's a little too spoilery though.
I can. Well, but we talk about it all episode though.
Title another one. I
Title,
smell
I
a
s-
rat. There's like
That's a good one.
That's a pretty good one too.
real fast. Joe Cat, tell them where they can find you, dude.
Oh yes. So if you would like to watch my stupid satirical guides, you can find me on YouTube as Joe Cat, or looking up crap guides, or Joe Cat. Usually find me. Can I plug my second channel with my friends?
Yeah.
If you would like to see a kind of less regularly uploadable channel where me and my friends hang out and do stuff, there's also Hijack, which my channel was formerly known as. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/JoeCat, and you can also follow me on Twitter at JoeCat105, where I post a lot of my art stuff. And what else is there? Oh, I have my own website, which is basically my portfolio, joecat.net, where you can find high-res versions of my art, and you can see how you can commission me whenever that happens, because I am way too busy to take on any commissions right now. But
Yeah.
that's where you would find it.
That feel.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Seriously. I also saw the art you posted on your personal Twitch, personal Twitter. That was really cool, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I like to make announcements. Whenever I announce streams, I like to make like a little drawing, and yeah. So I thought that would be a fun little thing. And these characters are so fun to draw. Like Task especially, I loved drawing him. I don't know what about it is like. I don't know, a little small. Cute
So it's nice thing.
character.
We have very unique characters in this campaign that are
Oh,
like
yeah.
brightly colored.
Which I'm super fucking happy that you say that, because I made that custom design of Kobold, and seeing you draw it, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
rad.
It's great. Yeah, I like it.
I will mention, and I this isn't bad. It doesn't bother me. I just think it's cute. Greckles is always drawn really short. He's not that short.
Yeah, it's yeah. What's funny is when I was drawing him, he was the first one I drew. So, so like after I finished line art and coloring him, and then I started drawing everybody else, and then I looked at the references, I was like, damn, I accidentally made him way too short, but I don't feel like drawing him again.
That'll do. The artist, that'll do.
Yeah. So his if I just stretched him, his proportions would be weird. So I was like, whatever. It's I'm in class.
That's when you control T.
Yeah.
Monty, where can they find you?
Hi, you can find me at Twitch. Words.
All right, how do you
You can
spell
find-
that?
Good luck. You can find me at Monty Blue on Twitter. I will be posting there some updates and things like that. And I also will be posting updates. There's also a video there about my rats trying to eat an egg. It's very fun.
It's hypnotic.
You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Blue. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm going to be basically working on the one-off for Friday, I'm kind of liking that idea because I can't really do it when you guys are my players because people will tell you things. So I think it'd be kind of fun to do that. And then this coming Sunday, I should be finishing up Ori and the Blind Forest, and then you are
Bless
not
you.
excused.
God
Oh,
bless you,
God.
my son.
I'm dying.
And then Thursday, on the 18th of Thursday, not tomorrow, but the following Thursday, I'll be doing my 12-hour stream starting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Basically, I'm raising up money with a cap of $5,000 for the PG Animal and Equine Rescue. I just have to do that due to like submission limitations. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you got bits sitting around, the money goes to a good cause. Last year we raised $3,500. I actually added my own money to it. So you guys raised $3,000, and I added an extra $500 onto that to kind of bump it up a little bit. So this year my goal is to do $5,000. I have to go out and buy random things to torture myself with. One of which is probably going to be a habanero pepper, amongst other things. And as Kurt can attest, I am not good at spicy food.
No, I don't know why you're doing this. I wouldn't even do it. Like, what the? Don't you remember the time I cut a little piece of habanero off and I licked it and I went, oh my God, and my eyes started watering and I rubbed my eyes?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I remember
Oh,
that.
no.
And the mom was just like, I don't.
It was like the scene when that one girl loses her second eye from Kill Bill. For those who remember that scene.
Alrighty. So yeah, you can find me there. And yeah.
Awesome. Where can they find you there, Grackles?
You guys can find me at twitch.tv/GaijinGoomba. Saturday is very, very important. Saturday is going to be the test run of hopefully a new live show called Culture Shock Livewire, where I will shock you live as opposed to on YouTube. Because
Gaijin, don't do that.
This first topic I know will get immediately demonetized, and with demonetization comes less searchability. When I was in Japan, we went to Honinsai, which is literally a big dick festival, which sounds absolutely crazy. But swing on by Saturday at 7 p.m. U.S. Central Time. I will explain where it got started and how it's actually very logical and normal, believe that or not.
My favorite thing from the pictures you sent was the one that was like a little like market, and like there was a statue there of like a really big dick, and it was just big dick statue there, and I'm just like, yeah.
Wow, I can't believe they made a festival for me.
So I'll be hosting all pictures, all video. It's all in HD. You will get the full like front row seat tour of what that festival is all about. If you guys know who Joey the Anime Man is and Akidiris, they were both with me as well. And I'll explain what happened to the mochi that slammed Joey right in the forehead.
What did he upset the mochi?
Mochi.
No, it's just imagine like an 8-pound like lump of really hard mochi being thrown into a massive crowd, and this one hit him right in the face.
Oh snap!
Oh,
I mean, I'm no stranger actually getting like clocked in the head with like putty and clay from art school. So
wait, mochi is hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like made out of rice. Yeah, it's like
I thought it was like goopy.
After it's processed, but this has been processed and then like hardened to keep it quote unquote fresh.
Are you sure we can't?
But yeah, it can be goop. We turned it into fries, okay? We turned it into little chips. More on that.
So upset.
More on that Saturday. Please swing by. I'm actually really excited for this. You guys will love what I have to present.
Yes.
Sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah. I'm legitimately, like, not even joking, kind of interested in that big dick thing.
Okay, well then come by. Joe, you could be my guest of honor then. Just come by 7 p.m. U.S. Central at twitch.tv/GaijinGoomba. No H because Connor stole the H because that's the meme.
I gave them back to you at Christmas.
I lost it again, okay?
Don't blame me for it then.
Don't tell them, chat. I have it.
Shit!
Zito!
I'm not gonna use it though.
I'll be sure to follow you immediately so I can.
Wait.
Yeah.
So it's like, so it's Z. Is your name now spelled Zitoh?
No,
Zito?
I'm just gonna keep it. I'm keeping it invisible just to spite you.
How dare you?
Come get me, bitch. You're only a couple
Speaking
of
of
houses
Zito,
away.
where can they come get you at?
3 doors down from me, baby.
I know. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito, where I play shit tons of indie games and talk about esoteric D&D homebrew nonsense. I am currently writing a book called The Account of Unbefitting Hellspawn, which is a bunch of player options that will allow you to play esoteric demon people. One of which is the Namir, which is actually on DM's Guild right now for free, so you can go check that out. I will probably work on that sometime over the weekend. I'm thinking of getting back into Totally Accurate Battle Simulator and VODs be damned, start playing the Shire and start seeing how many fucking hobbits I can throw at a problem until it gets solved. Risk of Rain will happen. I gotta find a way to get into some multiplayer with that. And one other small thing about DM's Guild, if you haven't gotten sick of D&D nonsense yet, do you want to play a slug? I don't know if that seems appealing to some of you, but if you want to play a slug or a snail, well, guess what? There's a race now called the Malu that's on DM's Guild, and I made it, and you can get it for a single $1.
Oh.
Neato.
Yes.
Awesome. Connor,
Yes.
where can they find you?
Well, when I'm not burping, you can find me on
never.
Twitter at
So never.
Snake. Pretty much. You can find me on Twitter at Snake. You can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, Power Word Slam, RIW. It's happening, folks. All the titles are going to be on the line. It's going to be Gingy versus Aslan Zlato for the Berserker Hardcore Champion. It's going to be the crowning moment for the Twin Cast Tag Team titles. It's going to be the it's going to be the tag team of Calden Turner and Lade, formerly known as Pain Engine, against Fire and Flames.
Ooh.
For the
Nice.
tag team titles, and the main event, Denier Highwind versus Nowhere for the Action Surge Heavyweight Championship.
Ooh. Hell of a main event, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna
You
be on
sound so
fire.
excited, man. Fuck.
The card is stacked, dude.
Extravaganza.
Hell yeah.
And then on Friday, we have Friday Funhouse, where I just play a bunch of fun games with a bunch of my fun friends. And Saturday and Sunday are my Witcher 3 streams.
Yeah, a lot of Witcher to get through.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm still in Velen.
There's an
You're gonna be in Velen for a while. Hey guys, I'm Takahata 101. You can find me right here. Today was the pay-per-view Bits of Glory, and the Inquisition, who are currently raiding MNW, have declared much heresy has taken foot, and now are calling for a full purge. Anyone who has any association with Trashman Jones is now wanted and to be arrested for questioning. As well, any
shit.
time travelers or criminals, you're all gonna get got. And we're going to find out how that mechanic works. It's going to be kind of a game within a game, and it was a lot of fun today. Oh, yeah, today's going to be wild. Aside from that, I will not be streaming it all this weekend. I will be down in Dallas, Texas for KamehaCon. So if you're in Dallas, Texas, go check that out if you feel interested.
It's like a boomerang. You throw him, he comes back.
What's up?
Right?
I said he's like a boomerang. You throw him and he comes back.
No, you throw me a bone every time, and I appreciate that. But seriously, thank you so freaking much to Joe Cat for joining us here tonight, dude. It was a blast having you.
Yeah.
You, by the way, Gold Star winner of the easiest person to bring into this game ever.
Oh, yeah.
I literally messaged you on Twitter, and within the hour, you were working on a character sheet in Roll20 without me helping you whatsoever. And I was just like, this is the easiest thing ever.
Take
You
that,
deserve-
Roscoe.
You deserve the break, you know, like you know.
Yeah, I mean,
Appreciate your DM. The best
Yeah.
way to do it is to make things easy on them.
no, I finished some commissions. I'm like, I'll just finish these commissions I gotta do, I guess. Fuck yeah, okay, cool.
All right, Joe, since it's your first time guest starring with us here, do you have anyone you would like us to raid?
Oh, geez. You know what? There is someone I'd like you to raid. He is a fantastic artist and runner of D&D himself, and a big inspiration of mine. His name is Dan Jones. Twitch.tv/'cause I'm Dan Jones. He is humbly
type
playing.
that?
Yeah, can you
type
type
that
that
out?
in chat?
Oh yeah.
No spoiling that we're heading over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it be a shock.
So he's playing,
Oh, I did it right.
pretty casual game, Sekiro.
Yeah.
And he is just
Totally
the swellest guy,
Is he a
and
cheater?
he's super chill.
Is he ruined?
Yeah, he cheats. He brought in the big anime titties into the game.
And it's a shame that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he's also a fantastic artist. I am inspired by his style a lot, and every time I need to draw a nose, I'm like, how does Dan Jones draw it?
All right.
So yeah.
Alrighty, everyone, thank you so much. Thank you for all the new follows. Really appreciate it. We can't wait to see what happens next week, because pretty much to sum up this episode, this entire episode just ended like the end of an Eric Andre skit. So this is rough going.
This has got that to be continued. That da 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 da.
No, do you know what this fucking feels like? It feels like that scene from Samurai Champloo. It doesn't seem no matter what, but it just seems that fate keeps bringing us back together, and they both clash at the last second.
Oh.
All right, let's go raid this wonderful gentleman. Because I'm Dan Jones. No spoiling, guys. I want to thank you all so much. You're listening to Think the 100 Bits. Can we have Joe in the fan art stream? We'll have to see if he's available. Chat room, Think the 100 Bits. Where's the body,
Yeah,
Monty?
we know Dan, don't we?
I don't know.
That icon looks very familiar.
He gets around.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. See you next week.